can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better?
Hoping it might pass by. Just can't seem to understand the charms of driving a Porsche to work. And all I lived in 46 hours is
Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so.
don't think that they remember. And all I lived in 46 hours is and no one left.
Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so. Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? Do you think we can be better? No, I don't think so.
Hey people, what's up? Welcome to another stream. So Foodie Beauty was streaming like 12 hours ago or so. And a lot of stuff, I guess, happened. She was going over the Yo Mama stream. I guess they ain't friends anymore again. And yeah, I'm going to get into that. Give me a second here. How's everybody doing? It's a Saturday. I'm preparing a lot of stuff today. It's going to be an extremely busy day for me, but it's all good. Hopefully, who am I fighting? I'm actually preparing my cat food stuff, so pretty much I'm putting stuff away, and I didn't have much time to not have that heard on stream. You know, I'm always doing something, right? So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch over to this account like that, and go over the Foodie Beauty stuff. So Everyday Miriam, I think it's like 2.5 hours long. I'll see exactly what she has to talk about. I think I'll just do the Yo Mama stuff, and then she's opening her plaque. She finally got her 100K plaque. A lot of things been happening with Foodie Beauty lately, so she finally got to 100K, and She got her guy back in 2022. Hey, Sil, what's up? Sense of Wonder, K Pick, Marie, what's up? Wig, Holly, Big Mac, what's going on? We got Random Fish. Hey there, Random. Wig again, Shara. Marie once more. Mons, what's up? You're off today and loving every minute. All right, that's cool, Mons. I did ship out your prize, so you should be getting it anytime soon. Other than that, what I gotta say is stay tuned in the next coming week or two. I'll be giving out another prize. Believe this time would be the earrings, right? Yeah, I think what we can do is give away some Canadian sports fan earrings and see if people like that. Let me share my screen. I guess we're gonna start from the beginning and see how far we get into all of this, and go over the whole plaque celebration because that's only like 5 minutes or so, so it's like not too bad. I should also put this at 1.25x. Yes, let's do that. 1.25x. And yeah, all right, sounds good. Here we go. Let's get started. Hey, Charlie's mom, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to another live stream. Welcome everybody, even those that haven't smashed that like button yet. You know, I'd really appreciate that, so thank you. All right. The video is playing, it's just that she hasn't started speaking yet. Okay, wait. Okay, let me go back a little bit. You're driving? Okay, well, be safe. Yeah, she's sped up. Does she let Salah poo on her is the biggest question. I think that was like one of the first questions a lot of people were asking whenever the whole thing came out after Christmas. And she didn't
Hello,
speak on it.
everyone. Hello. Amami, Anna G, Kina Bear, Ramadan Kareem. Hello, Eritrans. Greta, Clarissa, Ava. Hi, Ava. Good morning, Big Hair Don't Care. Viviana, SOP. Hello, Caroline, Cynthia, Sheena, Rebecca. Hi, Teardrop. Hello. I'm glad some of you are still awake here. Unless you're on my time zone, that's different. Sorry, but hello, Josie. Hi, guys. So I wanted to do this. It's like 9 in the morning here, so I wanted to do this in the evening, but I'm going to be busy this evening, so I probably won't have any content again until tomorrow. But hi, Tangerine, Sheena. Hello, you're always awake. Oh. Okay, farts and charts. Did I rage? No, and you're here, so no, I'm not going to show myself because I'm not like fully dressed. And anyways, I was listening to your mama's stream while doing dishes, and he was talking about me, and it's complete BS, so I want to like clarify and prove some things. Okay, so oh yeah, hold on a second, I have to block somebody.
Someone said in another chat, Foodie Beauty will wear the plaque like Fava Flav's cock. Yep. She is. That's a proud moment. Now her next one will be the gold plaque, if she ever gets there, right? I remember when Foodie Beauty was like, I think 70 something.
You're the
When
clown
I
first
first
in charge.
started,
All right, so
or maybe 80 something.
okay, now, oh wait, one more thing. Hold on a sec, guys. I forgot to turn something on
Hey Cypher, what's up?
Where is it? I'm not prepared, as you can see, because I didn't want to have to do this, but
So I heard also on Twitter, Yo Mama had showed Yo Mama showed Shannon backing it up on Obi Trice, right? Because she went to the concert. When was that? Thursday? Was that Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday because it definitely wasn't last night. It was in Ottawa. Obi Trice was in Ottawa for the 14th of March 2024. I looked it up. D12 with Obi Trice live in Ottawa at the Brunson Center. So I had no idea. Obi Trice isn't exactly a person that I'm trying to go and see, even though I know he's part of like the Dirty Dozen, right? Will she pass away before 1 mil? We'll see. We'll see what happens. But then I heard on Twitter that yeah, Shannon said that her husband is the one who took the picture of her backing it all up in OB Trice.
There we go. Forgot to turn the monetization on.
What's up, Chandra? How you doing?
Whoops.
Welcome.
And members, yes. 5 minutes, slow mode.
I also wanted to make a video about the whole Qibla discussion because I have my own thoughts and I am pretty tech savvy. And your Qibla typically is a compass, right? So apps really depend on two things or a combination of either your built-in compass in your phone or GPS. Now, there's multiple ways to manipulate either the GPS compass in your phone, which is a magnetometer, or the GPS based on how accurate you set the accuracy settings. Because if your accuracy settings on your GPS is super high, then typically it'll be right. Your apps for orientation and where to look and pray and whatnot will be super high. But if your accuracy is low or if it's not calibrated, you know how you do that figure eight thing sometimes on your phone because it says your GPS accuracy is pretty low. That is another factor. Another factor with your built-in compass is if you have phone cases on, because a lot of phone cases have magnets in them so that your phone, your phone cover closes. If you have those, like the ones that cover, the front of your phone, because that's what I like. I like when my phone case covers the front of my phone. Your magnetometer, which is your compass, will be hindered by that or any magnetic fields close by. So this whole conversation about can her Qibla app be inaccurate? The answer is yes. It can be very inaccurate based on a whole multitude of factors that you got to take into consideration.
15 seconds. All right, there you go.
Hey, Foxy Lady, what's up?
Perfect. We're ready. Okay. So, I want to do a bit of reaction to this stream. Hey, Cynthia. How come I can't?
Rule number one, foodie lies. So true.
What the hell? So weird. In Streamlabs. I guess I'll have to do it this way. Hi, Gabrielle. Yeah, teardrop. I know. There's not a shortage of them, that's for sure.
Right.
Okay, so there's not going to be any ranting and raving. Okay, it's going to be just addressing. So there we go. All right. So I want to watch part of the stream where he addresses me, and I want to defend myself and show receipts. Okay, because I'm being accused of being a liar, and I have receipts, so it's quite easy to debunk. They asked for receipts. I'll show them. All right. So let's start by watching this bit of the stream. It's not going to be the whole stream. I know a lot of you can't stand when I watch it, but it's just going to be a little bit. Which one is it? Here it is. Okay, so let's watch this.
If I say that man's name, YouTube will be like, hey, yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, take that down.
Where is it? Oh yeah, so.
Yeah.
I saw it too. And
Okay.
I want to talk about this.
She bought subs.
Here you guys go.
Yep. She rages on your mama. Yeah, this pretty much the stream when I was watching a little bit of it because I gotta go to bed. I can't be staying up late at night. She was talking and going off about the whole your mama situation, and he's saying this and he's saying that, and it's not true.
I know. Yeah, exactly. I was going to talk about this today.
So just to preface, I was listening to another stream. Well, I like to listen to streams when I do chores, and I have to get out of that habit of listening to these negative things because they really just do no, you know what I mean? I don't know if you guys do that, listen to streams while you're doing mundane things as background noise. I probably should be listening to something more positive, but whatever, old habits are hard to break sometimes. Okay. So, oh gosh, so stupid. Thanks, Louise, for the super chat. So I was listening to a stream from Original Owl, and it was about Samantha or whatever. We'll call her Samantha because, whatever. So anyway, she was saying the most vile, these two, her and Yaba have been bullying people online. They have a fatty podcast. They're just the most vile people on the internet, okay? And they hit a new low when they were making fun of Gaining Ground's mother with dementia. So she was saying things on her stream like his mother has dementia, so he was calling her and him a pickle brain, how it's disgusting, like that she, soils herself and he has to clean it. She was just really going very low. And she was saying that her reasoning for doing this is where my comment is coming up. The reason for doing this is the fact that that apparently Gaining Ground, she says, came for her kids and talked about her kids. Number one, Samantha
what happened,
herself
Eggy?
is the one who's bragged about her kids working in a brothel. Okay, she's the one who brought that tea on the internet. Nobody else has talked about her kids or brought up her kids more than Samantha herself. All right, yo mama. So when you're accusing me of going low and bringing up her kids, get it right. Number two, her kids are not kids; they're adults. So if you reach a certain point of maturity, and you were brought up on the internet, yeah, we have a right to discuss that. Okay, it's not like her kids are little toddlers walking around. All right, these are adult children that she brought up herself. All right, so get that right as well before you come for me and call me disgusting and going low. Number three, after what I heard, it was very hard for me not to be reactive and lash out and have an.
You don't know who Samantha is? That is Yaba's partner. So she has her own channel. I keep getting mixed up. Is it Sam Telfer or Tefler? It's Sam Telfer, right? Now she goes by Shamrocks. So pretty much that's who she's talking about. All I knew and understand from this entire stream is that Foodie Beauty does reaction channels and she sends out strikes regularly.
An opinion on it. So,
but it seems they just don't go through because she's probably lazy in what she's trying to strike.
Oh yeah, maybe it makes it worse, but you don't realize that I don't care what these two say. They reveal themselves to be low themselves. I don't care. They can continue to talk about me all they want, whatever. I don't come on here crying. I just come and say, oh no, they're talking about me. My feelings are hurt. No, you'll never catch me doing that. I point out the hypocrisy just like you. That's all I do when I defend myself. That's all I do. I point out the hypocrisy. I don't care if they continue to talk about me. I'm not going to silence myself when I have something to say. You don't know how you would react if you had all these channels coming for you and bullying and harassing you every day for years. Okay, thank you. All right, so let's get to this. So I left a comment in Original Owl's channel. Yeah, so basically when I said prostitute daughter, I wasn't shaming her daughter for being a prostitute. That's not what I was doing. I was saying that because Sam was comparing, she was excusing her behavior towards making fun of a woman with dementia and soiling herself because Gigi was mentioning that her children were prostitutes.
Hey, Rose Talk, how you doing?
So I was saying it's not the same. Making fun of an elderly person versus your prostitute adult daughters is not the same. Exactly. That's all I was saying. All right, so let's get to the reaction.
I saw this in Al's stream also.
Okay.
Al streamed last night talking about the disgusting things that Sam was saying about Gigi's mother, who is got dementia, and Sam wanted to call her pickle brain, shit on herself, and all kind of disgusting things that she was saying about Gigi's mother. It was just utterly nasty. And Sam deleted the video, said,
I'm good, Rose Talk.
That she accidentally deleted it. Okay. Oh.
And honestly, no, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be so reactive, and I'm working on that, but it's hard sometimes. And you know what? I was defending Gaining Ground because he's always been he reacted to me in the past. My problem is not reacting to me. Like, he was always lighthearted about it, and he's always been nice to me, and he doesn't deserve that kind of mental abuse. And it's a pattern of behavior for these two, Yaba and Sam, and I was really just like fed up with it, and what I heard, it was disgusting.
I thought she didn't like the Gaining Ground the last time. No, she's cool with the Gaining Ground. Before she was cool with Yo Mama, then she wasn't cool with Yo Mama. Then she was cool with Yo Mama again. Now she's not cool with Yo Mama. Wasn't it just a couple days ago? How much ass is too much ass? Can you fit that ass in them jeans? Can you jump up and down, shuffle left to right? if you still can't fit them, it's too much.
But Al was reporting on it, and Foodie Beauty joined the chat.
Susan, her children are not children, Susan. And yes, they were on YouTube. She brought them on YouTube. She talked about them. So you guys want to come for me and say, we're allowed to come for your pets because you bring them on YouTube. Well, guess what, Susan? We're allowed to talk about what she talks about on YouTube as well. And she herself said that her adult, they're not children, okay? Adult daughter worked in a brothel, and she bragged about it. Adult, okay? Not children.
How much is too much for you, Cypher?
And she said this. She said, making fun of an elderly person versus your prostitute adult daughter is not the same.
Yep. It's not. What's your point?
Foodie Beauty, when are you going to stop?
Stop what? Defending myself?
That's a real honest question. See, you're not helping.
Helping what?
You know, when everyone talks about making this space a better place, right? And then when people talk about how they pile on you and they talk shit about you, and then when people
They're never going to stop. That's when you don't get it. I'm allowed to have my opinion on something. Why should I silence myself just because I'm like what? I'm not afraid of them to talk about me. Keep going. I don't care.
say, hey, you know, you don't need to pile. Why you guys talk so much shit about this person so much?
Hi,
And
Chad.
then you turn around and talk about somebody's child being a prostitute. And you think it's helping in some sort of way when it's utterly disgusting. You're the problem. You go around and you talk about, listen,
Oh yeah, I'm the
Men with small feet and thick necks are underrated. All necks matter. What about there was Daddy Long Neck, and then there's that other guy that was with Daddy Long Neck. That guy had a thick neck. What was that guy? So there's Wide Neck. Do you know who Wide Neck is? Daddy Long Neck and Wide Neck in All Necks Matter and Necks Up.
problem because I pop up once in a chat, once or twice, and give my opinion on something and defend somebody and have a stance on something. Okay, but everyone else can talk all day long in this community. Don't act like including you. Like what?
we already know Sam and Yaba is disgusting. We already know that. I can talk about Sam and Yaba. I can drag Sam and Yaba, and I don't even need to use their children. I don't need.
They're not children, sir. They're adults. They're adults. And you have brought up I think it was Yaba. You have brought up their parenting. I think it was Breezy. So don't even go there.
To point out a prostitute and this and that. What does her kids got to do with her disgusting actions? Her kids.
Because it's not kids. Her adult daughter, she was brought up online again by her own mother.
Here we go.
There were story times about this. Go look it up.
Coming online, disrespecting you or disrespecting Gigi or anybody.
Hey, Beaker, dad bod's already in style. There's lots of ladies who loveth a dad bod.
Reach to come for me for this. Anyway.
So the fact that you want to go into somebody's
I think
stream.
he just looks for things periodically. See, I'm not a Foodie Beauty stan. I call her out on her BS. But what you call me out on is BS. It's so ridiculous.
And talk about their kids being prostitutes. Why would you do that?
Because she did. She just in this stream, you didn't listen. In this stream, she was saying she was coming for Gigi because Gigi talked about her kids being prostitutes. So I was comparing that. That's not the same as making fun of a helpless elderly person with dementia. Being a prostitute, those are willful actions of her adult daughter. It's not the same. This elderly person who has dementia didn't choose that, and she's picking on someone weak and innocent like that. Obviously, it hit a nerve with her, okay? Because, honestly, you totally took it way out of context, just like every other reaction channel.
Why would you give them a reason to come back today? Because that's what you did. You gave Sam a reason to go, hey, see what I'm talking about? I'm talking about I'm talking about an elderly woman that's shitting on herself, that pickle brain. But look at what they're saying about my child.
It's not a child. It's an adult.
Still
an adult being a prostitute is not the same. There's nothing more. One thing is about morals. The other thing is about an illness that they can't help. Don't you see the comparison? And I'm not even coming for her for being a quote unquote prostitute. I don't care. But
she only reacts through your mama. Pretty much, if she's gonna choose to react through somebody, it's always your mama these days.
Saying it's not the same thing, and her kids are not children; they are grown adults, which makes it fair game in my opinion because she brought them on the internet. So we have a right to react to that, isn't that so? And I don't care. They're always going to find something else to talk about. It doesn't matter. Now she has something to talk about. Whatever. This comment I made is nothing in comparison to what she said about Gigi's mother. So it's not the same whatsoever.
You're not helping. You're hurting.
Dale Orth, why are you here then listening to it? If it's such a bother for you and it's, you want to come in here and virtue signal, don't watch it.
So what's the Gigi angle here? Okay, so Sam and Yaba, we're talking about Gigi, of course, because Gigi and Belinda versus Sam and Yaba has been a thing for how long has it been? Like 2-3 months now, ever since what really sparked it off was the whole charity streams that Belinda did. And I still will say that Belinda should never have done those charity streams. Nobody asked her to do charity streams. Don't do it. And don't push people towards somebody else's merch store, especially when they're going through a sensitive time. And then not send them money for like over a month. How long? No, it wasn't even over a month. Wasn't it like 2 or 3 months? Like, no, more like 3 months she didn't send it for. Because remember, we were all looking into it. Then she finally sent them. Like, to not send something for 3 months, like, what are you doing? You're keeping the money that you supposedly raised?
right? You're giving them a reason to do what they're doing.
Hey,
No,
Stella,
no, no,
what's
And
no,
up?
then
no,
you're
no, no.
giving
You're
people
gonna blame me for them reacting that way and coming up with vile stuff? What? I don't think so. This has nothing to do with me.
Monty, brace yourself. No one wants your sporting earrings. We want candy, chocolate, and lovely things.
I'm allowed to leave a comment. How they react and how they act is on them, not me.
What you want, Eggy, is egg on your toast, and not in like the PG type of way.
They should, just because I leave a comment like this, no, they don't. It doesn't mean to give them a right to go back and be nasty again. No, that's on them.
reason to talk shit about you. Because
I don't care if they talk crap about me. I don't care. The only thing I talk about when I rage, whatever you want to call it, when I react and defend myself, it's about pointing out hypocrisies and lies. That's it. My feelings are not hurt. Trust me.
look at how you talk. That's disgusting, talking about somebody's child being a prostitute.
What? She talked about it herself. So go take your virtual signaling and you know what you can do with it. Ugh.
You couldn't have just
It's
left
so
it at
weird. Sometimes you're like on game and I like what he says makes sense, but sometimes
OMG.
it's just so far out. Like, no.
I just realized that a triple entendre. No, I meant like PG-13 type of way, not like PG as in Purple Glitter. Speaking of Purple Glitter, maybe she'll be on, maybe she won't be on, but I have a Purple Glitter live stream set up. We got to talk about certain things. I have no idea what's going on with this cease and desist. I keep getting multiple emails a day from PG that I haven't looked at, but I kind of click on it and I click out because I like to have a clean inbox if there's anything new. So we will be talking about that. What I meant by eggy toast, like in egg on her toast, is in the PG-13 type of way. Parental guidance 13. Okay. PG sent me your cockerel pic. Why does she? Oh boy. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna have to like talk about that eggy toast. All right, don't distribute it. All right. I do not want to see those pictures on Kiwi Farms.
Making fun of an elderly person is bad. You couldn't leave it like that. You could
Yeah,
have
Kina, I can say what I want. Everyone else, you know? Anyway.
left it like that.
No one's opinion is wrong. Some things are facts, Henry. Sam is the one who came online and talked about her daughter working in a brothel. It's not kids. She's an adult. And if her mother brought her on the internet to talk about it, you know, and I was using it in the context of the whole situation that they were talking about. I wasn't saying, oh, your daughter's a disgusting prostitute or something like this. I wasn't making fun of context. Way out.
But instead, you had to go down the line and call her child a prostitute.
What? You're such a liar. That's a bold-faced lie. Like I just said, she did it. She talked about her daughters, not me. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Disgusting.
Disgusting. You're disgusting. You're a liar.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, exactly, SVP. Oh, be the bigger person. Meanwhile, everyone else can have a whole community around me saying whatever they want. And the one time I address something because somebody's saying lies on me, oh, I'm disgusting. All right, yeah, sure.
Another and a whole thing about it. Oh, thank you very much.
BS. Where in that comment did I call her daughter make fun of her for being a prostitute? Sam is the one who brought that up. Again, just so you can get it through your head and you can use this your next time you react.
You know what? Some beezers like your mama, some beezers don't.
Sam talked about her daughter working in a brothel and bragged about it. So why is she now making a big deal saying we're coming for her kids? Whenever you become an adult, all right, when you reach an adult, you know, you're not a kid anymore. So no one's coming for anyone's kids. Give me a break. But it's okay for you to come for Breezy's parenting. Okay.
$10.
Wamatanya donated $9.99 through Super Chat. You know FFG is ignorant because she's...
I'm not even addressing that stupid stuff.
Herself. She stopped herself from doing that.
I got a cat in my lap. I also got to buy some more SHIB coin, Shiba Inu. I've lost a substantial portion of my my portfolio overnight. But don't fret. It's only one day. It's going to recover. I got to do some dollar cost averaging with my SHIB coin. And I'm going to buy some more up right now. Right, Lola? Lola's like, yes.
Now, an older owl or an older person out here on these YouTube streets that's very nasty would have said tit for tat. But she stopped herself. And you got to give credit. It's nasty to even think about doing that. But the fact that she stopped herself from doing that is a good thing. Because why are we bringing kids into this? If you got a problem with somebody doing something disgusting, address that person. You don't need to call their kids prostitutes and criminals and all that other stuff.
She called her daughter a prostitute. She did.
If I have company, we can watch this later. I do have company. I got Lola. She's in my lap right now, being all cutesy wootsy. What kind of coins are you buying right now? I'm concentrating on Shibcoin. I knew this would actually happen when I bought Shibcoin, that the whales would push it up and then pull the rug from underneath your legs, or should I say feet, right? Or is it legs? I think it's legs. But I'm a dollar cost average type of guy. I'm gonna sit and wait. 5 years from now is 2029. That's when I expect to either reap some profits or get nothing at all. But I'm a wait. So I've been buying some Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin will go to 1 million. I really do. I really should have bought Bitcoin when it was like 5,000 a couple years back. Uh I've been buying. You know what? Sometimes I hit Hail Marys. So I'll look at a coin, I'll look at its white sheet, and if I think there's some utility or it could go anywhere, sometimes you can buy like $100 worth of that coin, or 50 or $20, and then in like a year or two or three, it's worth a shit ton of money, and you just like, I don't know, 50 times your money, 100 times your money, 1,000 times your money. Sometimes you got to do it like that.
Like that same thing with Gigi.
Kind of like penny stocks. Sometimes I've seen people. I used to play penny stocks a lot. Sometimes you get a winner.
We already know.
You're the only one making a derogatory term about being a prostitute. I didn't say anything about it. Being a prostitute means you have a job selling yourself for money. Like, that's what you do, okay? So, whatever. Like, that's whatever. I don't care what she does with her life. Whatever. I'm not shaming her for that. You're missing the entire point. The entire point is she's justifying calling Gigi's mom pickle brain and picking on a dementia woman, elderly dementia woman. Can you imagine? Disgusting, saying she craps herself and it goes up her back just like a baby. Saying all these nasty things and using that, saying that somebody called her daughter a prostitute when she's the one who came online and talked about her daughter's career. All right. So she bragged about it. And I'm telling you again, don't ever say that I came for someone's kids, because it's an adult that was brought online by her own mother. So I'm talking about the situation and using it as a comparison.
welcome
So get it
again,
right before
man.
you come for me. Thank you.
I already knew Sam was disgusting. I already knew Yaba was disgusting. I pointed out how disgusting those two were without having to drag any people in their family
Sheena,
members.
right? Imagine hearing that. My grandma
What happened with Nikki D?
has Latimers, and I would heck a snap. Yeah. All the channels call her mother a H all the time. Why bringing her into it like that? What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Sup,
But
hobbits?
oh yeah, right, West Close. He is full of crap. He is full of crap. This is full of crap. I'm sorry, but like, I snapped when I heard that, because like, I don't know. I guess I have a big mouth and I can't help it, and I guess I'm just gonna have to take the heat for it for the rest of my life. Oh well, people are gonna talk about me no matter what. Whatever. Just like you said, they bring attention to my channel. That's how I'm looking at it from now on. Thank you for helping me reach my check mark and my plaque on the way.
When they went after little mama the way they did, for no apparent reason, I was mad. Oh, I was hot. I was hot that they came on the next day and they dragged a dead woman.
You're the beacon of morality in this community, right? You can't say anything wrong.
And she died. It was fake and all this. I was hot, and I could have exploded and attacked their family and attacked their children and did all this weird, but I didn't. I calmed down. I attacked those two for being disgusting, and I left it as is. But see, if I would have went there and saw what they did to little mama and started talking about their kids, guess what they would have did? They would have started talking about my kids. Then I would have started.
Yeah, your kid is a kid. Sam's is not. Okay? She worked in a brothel. She's an adult. She's an adult. You know that? Italian, hi. If one posts on social media, it's everyone's right to
I think Nikki D is gonna come around. Celebrity Juicer will come around as well.
comment. The difference between a victim who has dementia and an adult making a choice to prostitute is immense. There is no comparison. Exactly. And I mean, do what you got to do. I'm not going to hate on anyone for whatever. I'm just saying I have my own opinion on it, but I'm going to keep that to myself. And I was using that as a comparison. Like, how dare you, when you like go for Gigi over that one? You're the one who came on and talked about your kids first, your adult children, adult daughter, whatever. Adult children's an oxymoron, but whatever.
Started talking about their kids. Then we would have been bringing all these people into it that don't need to be brought into it. See, I want to keep my dragon right there.
Yeah, you keep your dragon right there. What about your brain cells? Like, she brought her own daughter online. So exactly what Italian said. We have a right to talk about it.
Yaba and Sam, that's it. That's it. You guys are disgusting. I don't know if anybody outside the family know what kind of shit you get into. You two are disgusting. I don't care what your kids did in the past or what their actions were or whatever. I think she mentioned her son not paying rent for 6 months. That's about it. But she mentioned that. She talked about they didn't pay rent and they went to court and they didn't want to pay the landlord.
Chantal, you've showed major restraint against the reaction channels. They rip you apart. Your mama is full of crap here. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I know. And his whole chat just, oh yeah, like looking for any reason to turn on me and be like, oh yeah, sure. Like, yeah, you're right. Nobody thinks for themselves. Like, that's one thing I will never do is like follow a sheep mentality. And you know what? If people hate me because I have an opinion, but they can talk about me for 3 years and thousands of videos making up lies, and once or twice or a few times I come out and I address it, tough. Then stay mad, baby. I don't care.
And all that stuff like that. But I didn't harp on that. I harped on Sam's actions. Because that's the person that comes on the internet and is disgusting.
And you know what Sam's actions include, yo mama? Her talking about her daughter working in a brothel. Okay? It was brought online. Yeah. People just like they look for those buzzwords. Don't talk about nobody's kids. Don't talk about nobody's kids. When listen, nobody's talking about anyone's kids. Sometimes I talk about their parenting, okay? That doesn't mean you're attacking their children. All right? Just like talking about the gun laws in the US doesn't mean you're attacking the victims of the shooting. Just like,
yeah, where's Edna when you need her?
Like when you talk about somebody's daughter being a prostitute when they brought it online, that's not attacking her. All right? So get it right and don't get it twisted, because that's what you do a lot.
Not their kids, not their family. And for Foodie Beauty,
and I never ever name me one time I've ever like come for their family the way they come for mine. Never.
Somebody's chat and stir this shit up to get empower them to get nastier. It's crazy.
I wasn't empowering them to get nastier. They were already talking about it. I came in and gave my opinion. Don't even come there. You stir the pot every day. You talk about these things. You talk about drama every time you go live.
And the fact that Foodie Beauty came into that chat and she said this, and then she turned around.
I've never insulted the kids, just the horrible parenting. Exactly, West Coast. Exactly. I've never, ever, ever, nor would I ever talk about their children. Give me a break. You know, and when I insult parenting, it's because like I can't imagine like a grown adult like in charge of raising somebody and their morality and shaping their morality. You're supposed to teach. Like when I remember when I was a kid, like
congrats, Sunshine Country Chickens, doubling your property value in 10 years. That is amazing.
You know, our parents do what we can, but we still learn from influences. We still are bullies. I'm not saying I was never, never called anyone a name. Obviously I have as a kid, but your parents are supposed to be there. Like what are their parents doing when they hear their child go, you're fat? What do they do? Do they turn around and say, and scold their kid and say, now you have to be tolerant of all body sizes. Making fun of someone for being fat is not right. That's what they're supposed to do as a parent. But then they go, when they put their kids on the bus after being a good parent, and they go online and they start up a fatty podcast and fat shame the same two women for years. What kind of person are you? Please.
And what's really crazy is I've noticed Foodie Beauty been doing this a lot too.
What, are you watching everything I'm doing or what?
She'll go into a chat and she says, guys, I've been striking all these disgusting people.
Here we go.
I've been striking all of them.
Well, here's the part.
Every day. That's what she said.
Here we go.
Those are just words to me. Now, personally, I don't think she should strike anybody. I don't really believe in striking.
She did make fun of Ethan, the neighbor boy from the luxury villa that would kind of talk to her and she'd see him around.
Because I don't strike anybody.
That's true.
And, let the reaction channels.
Sam or Ham, they watch me way more than I watch them. So maybe, have you noticed that maybe they should watch me less? Maybe they're using my vocabulary? I don't know.
Be the reaction channels. But I'm tired of all the bullshit.
Sophie Hart donated $4.99.
Yeah.
Right here, chat. You see what I'm doing right here, Sophie? I'm going at Foodie Beauty for her actions.
Oh, I'm not going at. He has to see. He's using this. He's using this an example as how he's better than all the other reactors because he's going for my actions. He's calling me out. He's hitting the hammer. He's going after my actions. Please get a life. Get off your high horse.
Foodie Beauty for what she's wearing and who she's praying to. I'm going on her behavior.
I'm going on my behavior for defending somebody whose mother.
Yeah. Pew Tasha got blocked because of some disagreement. She was saying something in the chat and he took it as spamming from what I heard. So now he and Pew Tasha aren't friends, and Pew Tasha has been going at him actually. If you've taken a look at Pew Tasha's YouTube channel, she has been making clips of your mama. You know what? In girl world, anything can happen. Is all I know, see, and understand. One day somebody will be cool with you. The next day they're not cool with you. I just take it as how it is.
Was attacked. Okay, sure.
The very thing that all these reaction channels say that they attack Foodie Beauty on, her behavior. That's what I'm going at.
No, you're doing exactly what they do. You're going after something stupid and petty, and you're taking it out of context like they do to make me look like a villain.
Yes, Black King Low.
Where did I make fun of her daughter for being a prostitute? Where? I said elderly woman with dementia versus an adult daughter prostitute. The two situations are not the same. Okay, you took.
Wasn't it King Lo who started the Blackout series that we did a couple years ago? And the first Blackout, practically only me and Gorlick participated, and then Foodie Beauty decided to be pissed off. It's kind of like, what am I supposed to do, Foodie Beauty? She says I shouldn't react to her, and then when I don't react to her, she's mad that I don't react to her. So which one is it? Should I react to you or should I not react to you?
It way out of context.
Now, hold on.
Hurry up! I want to show my receipts.
I want you to do something for me, Foodie
All right,
Beauty,
sure. You got
because
it.
you've been going to everybody's chat.
Mm-hmm.
You've been saying the same thing over and over again. I want you to prove it to me. You say that I strike down these disgusting channels every single day, and YouTube's not doing anything about it. Okay.
Actually,
We're tired of the words. We want to see this. Next time you go live, you always proving something to somebody. Next time you go live, show us this. You see this? This is my channel right here. When I say I never strike channels.
Okay.
I keep it real. When I say I never strike channels, I keep it real.
You keep it real.
Show us your removal request.
Okay.
Huh?
Coming up.
You say you strike them every day. Well, if you strike them every day, your removal request would be crazy, right?
So are you coming after me for striking people? Do you know why the community striking system exists, yo mama? Let me educate you. Bullying and harassment and hate, it's allowed to be reported, okay? You're not me. You're not in my shoes. You don't have thousands of videos made about you, attacking you, your religion, your weight every single day, your family. So in my opinion, if I want to strike channels for bullying and harassment, I have a right to do that. All right. So you can think what you want about that. Oh, it's wrong. It's wrong. So you're basically condoning the very thing that you're talking about. What are you even talking about? This is not a business. I'm a human being, and you don't know how it affects my mental health. You don't know how it affects me. Okay. Like it doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't hurt my feelings, but I'm just saying, you don't know that. You don't know how I truly feel inside. You don't know why I strike these people. You know, like to me, in principle alone, I don't feel that YouTube should platform hate. I don't think that they should. I think it's ridiculous, the amount of hate that they allow slide. You know, all of the disgusting things that go on. I'm sorry, but it's my prerogative. Sorry, but not sorry.
I don't believe you strike anybody.
Oh, okay. So you're being just like the reaction channels now. You have no proof of this whatsoever. You come for the other reaction channel saying they're just making claims out of their butt. They have no proof of that. Where's your proof that I don't? Where's your proof that I don't?
I believe you leave it up there. And I don't, me personally.
Yeah, because I love it. I love people harassing me and coming real life and talking about me and taking views from me and harassing me and bullying me. I love it, yo mama.
I believe you shouldn't strike anybody, right?
Oh, right.
I think it's safe.
Yeah, because you're selfish, because you want the content. If they got taken down, what would you talk about, right?
Do what you want to do. But don't sit here and lie to us and tell us.
Calling me a liar with no proof. Again, just like you accuse the reaction channels of doing. Nice.
And you strike all these channels every day. That's a lie. Because if you did.
Okay, wait.
They would come down. Because
they would come down?
That's
okay,
not
so
true.
this stream, I'm going to show you my report history. All right. The next stream I do, because I have emails pleading and talking to
you can strike a lot of channels, and I don't know, 90% of the time the stuff won't come down. Only exception would be for music, because if somebody made a song, no matter how crappy or good it is, mediocre it is, if it's copied on a channel and they didn't authorize it, then YouTube is definitely taking it down. Other than that, for opinions, she reports not strikes. Is that correct? No, she actually did put in strikes on a lot of people.
User support from
a
YouTube.
lot of
and
channels.
I'm also going to show you the email from my manager, since no one believes that. But I'm going to how do I do that now? I guess I have to look through my emails for all the emails I sent. That's why it will take time. So I'll do it on another stream. I've messaged them so many times, and brought up the fact that how do you allow these people to be online when it's violating terms of service? To attack one person or use one person's content for a whole channel for thousands of videos. So I'll show you those emails. Number one. Number two, here's my report history. No, I don't report every single day. That was an exaggeration, but I've reported many videos, and I'll show you that, okay? I don't have to prove anything to you, but I will, all right? Just because you're the liar here, not me. And the fact that you're saying I'm a liar with no proof, you're disgusting. You want to call me disgusting? You're disgusting. All right? So yeah, I'll show you that right now. And just so you know, the reason I don't report every day and I don't go online and spend a lot of my time, because I'm not supposed to be focusing on this stuff. And I always get sucked back in. I allow myself to get sucked back in. Sure. But who wants to go to these channels and go through their streams and listen to hours of abuse just so you can report them. Who wants to do that? Who wants to put yourself in that negative headspace? Not me. So no, that's why I don't report them every
What's up, Uncle Kumaran? What's going
single day. I
on?
don't go searching for their channels every single day, but whenever I see something come up on recommended, you better be sure I report it. And yes, I do go after FFG and report her. And YouTube does not care about their creators. They don't care about the mental well-being of their creators. They don't care. And here's proof of it. All right. So you can be quiet and let's see how are you going to apologize to me now when I show you the proof that I report them? All right, let's see. Here we go. How do I interact with this?
All right, thanks for reporting.
Can I interact with it? Why not? Or what? Let me see.
Here we go.
Give me a second. Where is it?
Someone said the word in the letter proves it's a fake plaque.
Hold on, guys.
Okay, I gotta see this.
I have to figure out how to show you it. I don't know who these people are. Okay. Okay, how do I... Wait, what? I'm gonna get slow. Yeah. Sorry, technical difficulty. Okay, give me a minute just to like fix this and I'll be right back.
Really, everyone has been discussing that the plaque is fake. Like, why would you do that? Put up a fake plaque. I don't get that. That is so Foodie Beauty, though. All right, let me go forward a bit because she's having trouble.
So this is basically...
Wait, when did she start? Okay, right there. So here we go.
Okay, so I have no idea. Like, I tried to do the browser source, but it wasn't giving me the... Oh, by the way, I blocked Scissor Sister because you obviously support the haters, so goodbye. I didn't say which time I was going to show receipts, so yeah, be patient or just get out of here. So this is basically just a screen. I had to screenshot on my laptop because I had to have Salah help me. Because so what I'll do next time I go live, if that's not good enough for you guys, if you think they're doctored, whatever, my picture's in the right corner.
Did I make the list? Let me check.
I'm going to go on the other phone and I'm going to show you guys the emails that I reported these people and reported them personally. And all they tell me is, I understand that is, they even say verbatim, yes, this is showing hate. So that proves that YouTube acknowledges my complaint that these channels do show hate. Okay, that acknowledges that. And
I'm pretty sure she struck me before or reported me. It just never went through.
They'll just say at the end, well, we're just going to leave it. All you can do is report it and wait. That's all they say. So this is just a screenshot of many. There's so many. So next time I'll use my other phone, just like I did to show the Qibla direction. And I will also, by the way, on the app show you that it's set to Kuwait. Okay.
Actually, there's companies out there that will manufacture a YouTube plaque for you. You just got to Google it. There's Etsy stores that do that. There's companies outside of Etsy that will, YouTube a YouTube-esque plaque or YouTube-like plaque for, let me check, YouTube plaque. I'm on Etsy right now. Let's see what comes up. Yep. You can get a YouTube Shorts silver play button for $405. You could get personalized social media awards for like $69. There is like a healthy, very, very healthy community out there for plaques for like Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Okay, so you can just get a life on that. But I'm also going to show you, I'm going to scroll through all the reports and I'm going to show you the emails.
400 is
here's
a lot.
Just some screenshots to show you that my reporting system is not bare. Okay, so this is one page and this is another. French fried girl, whole bunch, image, abusive, hateful or abusive, hateful or abusive. Okay, so yeah. And I don't care if you think it's wrong for me to report these people for hatred and bullying. When you yourself, your mama just said, there's no way if you're reporting, they would take it down because it's against terms of service to talk about one person and target one person. So if you're acknowledging that it is a violation, then why don't I have the right to report it? Just so you can keep getting views on reacting to these morons? Sorry. You're not me. You don't walk in my shoes. All right. So I do report them. Booyah. What are you going to do? I'm a liar? No, I'm not. That's the problem with that community. Every time I prove myself not a liar, there's some kind of twist on it. Well, she set her compass to Canada. Why would I do that? Why? Why would I purposely mess with my phone just so I can purposely pray in the wrong direction? People of sheep mentality have zero brain cells. They have all collectively the same brain. And that's the problem. That's what frustrates me. And that's what I talk about. And I'm not going to silence myself. Okay. I'm not going to silence myself. If I have something to say and I want to say it, I'll say it. That's it. Yeah, Jessica, exactly. You don't have to be here watching it, right? Yeah, we have like I have an extra phone. I
She
have two
big
phones
mad.
and two tablets, and I know, right? Like if you get a new phone, sometimes you keep your old phone. What? Hi, Ahmed. Hello. I see she's doing a good job. Like maybe keep your lips closed. I don't report anyone. I just ignore and don't watch them anymore. Well,
So Charlie's mom, you believe she's praying in the wrong direction. Like I said before at the start of my stream, there's multiple ways where your phone can have forced errors because of inaccuracies within the phone itself or magnetic interference by through phone cases or magnetic fields in and around your home. So it's actually pretty easy for inaccurate results.
well, like unless you guys are in my shoes, you don't know what you would do if you were a YouTuber and not just a watcher. Because to you, if you're just watching, you don't have any feeling. Like, you don't. You're removed from it. You're not in it. You know, like um, do I report some people who are bullying other people? Yeah, for sure I do. But I can understand other people not doing that. I mean, if you want to stay silent and just whatever, keep on with your life, that's on you. But I'm not like that, you know. I got two phones. Yeah, it's great code. So random. Hi, Vanessa, emoji girl. BM, just leave. I know. I don't know why these people are here. If it's bothering you, some of the strikes have gone through, but no, like maybe two or three. Fufu Egger. That's the problem. So if you're saying, oh, YouTube
Of course, she didn't make this herself. It's a Beezer sent it to her.
would do something about it.
The
I just proved
avatar.
to you that they don't do anything. And next stream, I'll have more receipts for you. I'll have my emails that I should have prepared for now, but I'm very impulsive. And when I heard that, I was like, I stopped everything I was doing. And I'm like, okay, that's it. I don't even know. I might have left the water running. I'm like, I'm going to go live right now because that's just how I am. Jesus, people, Chantal gets talked about on a daily basis, being ridiculed, bullied, harassed. Everyone has a right to stand up and defend herself. Yeah. And you could say if I never address it, they would go away. That's not true. Look at Amber Lynn. She hardly ever addresses any of her haters. And she still has a community of weirdos who come after her every day for the most mundane, stupid things. Like, I don't get it. Like, whatever. So if that's the case, I may as well just like defend myself and say what I have to say and prove it wrong. But nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about any proof about me being right. In their mind, I'm wrong. It doesn't matter how much proof I show. It doesn't matter. It gets twisted, just like you saw with the Kibla direction app. Like the fact that I even have to address that is so infuriating and ridiculous. Like, I'm not the problem here. I'm not the problem. Gore World is a group of mentally ill and like not just mental illness, but like just disturbed people, like in the worst way. Like I don't even know how to like I've never ever experienced human beings so low, so bored, so vile,
Have I fallen asleep? No, I'm just looking at your pics, Eggy Toast.
so ridiculous and so low IQ in my life, you know? And I'm sorry, but it gets frustrating sometimes. And yeah, I'm going to speak out on it sometimes. And I'm definitely going to point out if I have the proof, I'm going to show it. Yeah, for sure. If I feel like it's something like this, sure. But if it's something like in my personal life, like my visa or my ID or my marriage license, I'm not going to show you people that, you vultures, that you don't deserve it.
What speed is she at? 1.25x?
It's none of your business. It's none of your business. Just because I say I'm married online doesn't give you the right to my personal information and our marriage certificate. None of your business. You don't. I don't owe you anything. And even in this case, yo mama, I didn't owe him anything. I don't owe him anything. What right does he have to call me a liar with no proof? Just like he calls out the other reaction channels for that. He's full of it, just like them.
Yes, Eggy, you
Isn't
do.
everyone a little disturbed? Yeah, boobies. But some people don't try to ruin the life of others while doing it, right? You know, just saying. You're right about ALR. If anything, I feel like their speculations, rumors get worse. It's sad. It's sad that the irony of them picking apart this person and not realizing they're spending so much time on petty, stupid things. You know, like
This is the whole thing, right? K-Pick, she gets a rush out of responding to a lot of dumb stuff. You're right. You're so right.
oh my gosh, like that one reactor that reacts to Amber Lynn. She's like, I'm so mad. I could be doing something else. Why am I watching this? Get to the tea. You don't have to be doing that. You could be enjoying your life and doing something else. You choose to do that. You choose to sit there and pick apart this younger woman's obese woman's life for whatever reason. I don't know. It's just so weird to me. It's so weird. It's mind boggling. I feel like I'm living in the Twilight Zone. I've said that before. It's true. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I know. There's always going to be, I know, but these people, Storm, are not just normal haters. Okay, these people are just like ridiculous on a whole other level. Like, So, but
Also
I'm
from
addressing your mama
YouTube.
because
So
like,
true.
anyway, hold on a second. Because I was watching that and I was like, that's just total BS. It's almost as if he has to just try to find something every once in a while just to keep people watching him, like people
What's for dinner, Monty? I don't know yet. Why you want to buy me dinner, Cipher?
who don't like me because they're like he doesn't want people to think that he's kissing my butt or he's sticking up for me, like white knighting for me or whatever. Like he actually cares what they think, like, you know what I mean? Like that's the impression I get, because this was so petty. You completely twisted what I said. You completely twisted the narrative. Sam was the one herself bringing up her daughter, her adult daughter, not her kids. I didn't come for her kids. If I hear somebody say that, I swear. Like, uh reaction channels react to others because they have nothing interesting in their lives to make videos on. Sheena, and they're the same people who will say, this is so boring. I can't believe this vlog is so boring. But that's their content, is watching this boring vlog. Like, what do you think your content is then? I'd like to know, Anyway, hi, Golden Girl. I know, they are stalkers. Yep.
Red tip.
And if I ever go to Canada ever again, you can bet you I'm not sitting on that.
Right.
No way.
You know.
There's some people I'm going to just really take action on for sure.
She says that and then she never follows through because it actually takes work.
They don't matter, I know, but that's my point though, is that YouTube does nothing about platform hate. They really just let it slide. I don't know if they just don't get around to it yet, if they're like backlogged. But I can show you my emails go back a long time, and I have been reporting. So for people to say Foodie Beauty doesn't report, she likes this drama, she likes this, oh sure, yeah, I just love it. Like, stop telling me. You people need to stop telling me how I feel about something. You have no idea. Okay, you don't know. I think he does do that. I felt like he was saying this so he can be more credible by being critical of you sometimes. Exactly, Storm. You nailed it. Exactly. He wants to be more credible and not seem as biased. So he picks on something like stupid like this every once in a while, The only thing I will say is, yeah, I probably shouldn't even address these things, or I shouldn't do that. But like, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not perfect. I am a very reactive person. And I think me reacting once in a while, I mean, I take a lot of crap online, probably more than anyone. Like, seriously. Seriously, there's no one else on YouTube. Like, well, there's like maybe a few people, but like, seriously, especially over dumb, petty things, you know? Like, I don't get it. Definitely press charges on these raggedy hoes. Yeah, there's some. I'm sorry, but it's not.
Edito says, why doesn't she just get a regular job and leave all this mess? If it were only that simple. One, I don't even think she is physically capable of anything where you have to move for a reasonable amount of time. Plus, her mentals is totally screwed, like on multiple levels. She doesn't take her meds properly. And would she be able to endure like a Monday to Friday, waking up in early in the mornings, or maybe afternoon shift, second shift, or maybe third shift, night shift? Can she actually do that? I don't think so. I think the only thing that's left for Foodie Beauty now is social media. But then again, I have said that social media isn't going away. People are going to keep continuing to make money on social media. It's just, don't screw up. Don't alienate your audience. You got to change with the times and you should be good. But that's just how social media is. We're at a slight change of pace, a moment's notice, you could be popping, then the next moment you're gone. Kind of like how Neon got banned from Kick. A lot of stuff can come out.
Not just hate, because there are definitely some that could catch cases for sure. Definitely. Like I said, if Hussey can win a case against DC over something that's not even nearly as bad, this was just an online little beef, for like a period of time. This period of time for me has been years, and I've been attacked in worse ways. So,
How much is she
and you
making?
don't need all kinds of money. You don't need maybe a few $100s, like,
I would think she's still making a couple $1,000 a month.
to start a case or whatever, but you don't need like thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, exactly. Who likes to be bullied every day? Teardrop, exactly. Luckily for me, I don't put my self-worth into somebody like FFG. I mean, come on, look at her. Would you really be offended when somebody like this is calling you names? when you know her life. Like, your life has to be more pathetic when that's all your life is the minute you like, look how miserable. Like, somebody happy and doing well in life is not going to have a channel like this. Is not going to have an existence like this. You know, if you look at what she looked like when she first started her channel versus now when we saw her at Shannon's, that hate has made her ugly on the inside and out. And that's just a fact, objective fact. That's objective. There's not one person who's going to disagree with that. Not one. Why do mukbanging YouTubers get hated? I don't know, probably different reasons. Are you still looking into the NDA for that trash bag, Beast Boy? Yeah, I'm doing something, Beast Boy, but I can't really talk about it right now. But I'm working on something. I can't stand how they have all advice on what you do and how you do it. Also, I'm a fatty. Also, we know if we're eating stuff we shouldn't. Like, Kelly, imagine somebody the size of FFG talking about what you should be eating and how you have an eating disorder, or even like, they're all over. A lot of them are overweight. Okay, most of them. Yaba, Sam, they don't even show themselves. Like, and you can guarantee they have fat women in their audience, and they have the nerve to sit there and fat shame somebody. It doesn't matter if you're targeting at one person. You're making fun of everyone fat when you do that. So for her audience to sit there and eat her crap with a spoon, they look hella dumb. Like, they just look so stupid. They need to, yeah, exactly, teardrop. Last 6 months, it's like, if you look at her channel, it's just, even YouTube, I'll show you guys the email next stream when I come on. I'm going to show you on my other phone. They acknowledged her channel was hate. So I could technically sue the pants off of YouTube. I could definitely do it. I bet you. Because I could say, I've been coming to your creator support for years, and your employee acknowledged that they looked at her channel and they said, yes, indeed, this channel is giving off hate. I'm so sorry about that.
But if that's the case, though, they would at least demonetize, which is why I don't think that's the case. Because that's what they do to channels like that. They, at the very least, will demonetize.
And they did nothing. They did nothing at all. They don't care. You know? So you can't tell me that I didn't try to do anything. So, anyway. Yeah, I know. You're going to bite the hand that feeds you? How is it the hand that feeds me? Are you kidding me? When I first started YouTube, I didn't have all these channels and people still watched me. The people that it's not going to make a difference, Fufu Egger. Those people are, if those channels didn't exist, if they were really curious, they would have no choice but to watch my video. None. It's okay. It's fine. If you want, like, I'm sorry, but fair use, a lot of these channels don't use my content in fair use whatsoever. There's nothing educational purpose. There's nothing, that needs to be criticized in body shaming at all. Are you kidding? Yeah, lawsuit. I'm good at arguing. Trust me.
Am I going to the gym today? Of course.
And I have valid points. I'm not stupid like most people in Gore World. I'm not. Who can't even figure out how technology works or how to use a camera. Anyway, Jim, most bookbangers who are overweight get hated for attitude or them neglecting. Attitude? What attitude? Like not liking people coming for you? Or, okay, not addressing your health issues, health diseases. How do you know the skinny mukbangers don't have diseases? Like, just because you don't gain weight doesn't mean you can't doesn't mean the food you're eating is healthy. And it's up to us. If we want to ignore our diseases or whatever, it's up to us. It's no one's life to live but your own. We don't owe people anything. Oh, YouTube. Bite your hand that feeds you? Yeah, if I had to. I mean, sure. I don't know. There's other platforms, and not just that. I would get a job before kneeling and kneeling down and accepting something, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I'm going to sue YouTube. I'm sure I just don't even have the mental capacity to deal with that. And they have a lot more money.
Yeah, I'm going to do some cardio on some leg stuff.
But it would definitely probably be a case. I'm not saying for sure, I'm not a lawyer, but in my eyes, I think that would be a case, because in my opinion, I've reached out, they've acknowledged that it's hate, and they do nothing. Hi, G. Crazy part is they all know it's not right to use your content, but they just don't give a shit. But when the tables turn, they can't take it. Yeah, they block people too. They dirty delete too. I think Sam dirty deleted her stream and said it was an accident. Sure it was. What a coincidence, right? They can't take the heat because they don't know how to they don't have any way to argue back when it comes down to the nitty gritty. What comes down to what's really important, they don't know how to defend themselves. All they know how to do is take cheap shots. Look how she gets in and out of the the vehicle. Look how she gets out of the boat. Like you've never seen a fat person. You look in the mirror every day, don't you? You know, like anyway, like that's I'm here talking about the issues. I don't care about I'm not making fun. I don't care about Sam what Sam's adult daughter does. Like I'm not going to hate on that. Like some people called me a friggin' prostitute in the past because of whatever they think I did for money, but that was more being generous, not like going out and hiring somebody working on the street. But I'm just saying, like it happens. Like I don't care about that. I'm just saying you can't say I'm going to attack Gaining Ground's mother with dementia.
Happy St. Patty's Day. Yes, happy St. Patty's Day. Everybody celebrate safely if you are going out. Wow, can you believe it? Happy St. Patty's Day. Wow, wow, wow.
Just because you talked about my daughter being a prostitute when she's the one who brought it on the internet in the first place. Her daughter's an adult.
So why did Foodie and Sam go at it this time? It was the whole statement that Foodie Beauty said at the start of this stream that was posted. So we're at 1 hour, 2 minutes, 54 seconds in. It was this. Making fun of an elderly person versus your prostitute adult daughters is not the same. Vile witch. And that started a shitstorm.
I think Sam Dirty deleted her stream and said it was an accident. Sure. Sure it was. What a coincidence, right? They can't take the heat because they don't know how to they don't have any way to like argue back when it comes to down to the nitty-gritty, what comes down to what's really important. They don't know how to defend themselves. All they know how to do is take cheap shots. Look how she gets in and out of the vehicle. Look how she gets out of the boat. Like you've never seen a fat person. You look in the mirror every day, don't you? You know, like anyway,
Calm down,
like
Foodie. Calm down.
I'm here talking about the issues. I don't care about I'm not making fun. I don't care about Sam's adult daughter does. Like I'm not going to hate on that. Like some people called me a friggin' prostitute in the past because of whatever they think I did for money, but that was more being generous, not like going out and hiring somebody working on the street. But I'm just saying, like it happens. Like I don't care about that. I'm just saying you can't say I'm going to attack Gaining Ground's mother with dementia just because you talked about my daughter being a prostitute when she's the one who brought it on the internet in the first place. Her daughter's an adult, not a child. I really should lawyer up. I know, I should, and maybe I am.
Ooh, nice. So Ireland celebrating winning the Rugby Six Nations. That's pretty cool.
Anyway, at least you're out there doing something and traveling. I know. Yep. They think they're just good. Like they
Still,
think
that's
that
cute.
these things like just get to me. All it does is like
Rest in peace to your mom. Yeah. Yeah. Late memories of your mom. Fond memories to the St. Patrick's Day tea. That must have been nice.
add karma to your own self. Like you coming at me every day. I'd like whatever. Like that doesn't have a real effect on my life after I log off. Whatever, you know, like
A lot of people are saying that they've noticed on the list of reports that there was no Natty Daddy being reported. But we've been for years now. Like she never reports Nads ever since they had their falling out and a multitude of falling out. She's never actually reported Nader El Shami because he has a lot more on her than what you may think. A lot more. Nicole E, what's up?
I don't know, maybe it does. Maybe it does have an effect on my mental health. Maybe it makes it worse. I don't know. But I like to think I'm strong, but everyone has limits, you know? Everyone has limits. And yes, some things have affected me negatively. For sure some things have affected me negatively. Some of the harassment, some of the hate, like for sure it has. I'm not like not human. Hello. And I'm not going to lie and be like,
Hey,
"Oh yeah,
Rudy.
sure." But, you know, like I only brought up what her daughter does because of the fact that she brought it up in that moment. I was using her words against her. So if she doesn't want it brought up, like, why am I not allowed to talk about something that happened on the internet? Like, why am I not allowed to talk about what she said? Like, hello. Hi, Cozy. Yeah, I do, Defreak. They do get criticized more for being overweight, yes. Of course, like we know what we're doing is not healthy. Like, it's not the point. Like I always say, nobody wants to be 400 pounds, you know, but it's not just
Absolutely
as
love
easy as
that.
that. People act like, well, then change. Like that's just such a lack of that shows so much ignorance in itself. That statement right there. I would be in tears all the time if someone hated on me all the time. Yeah, everyone handles it differently. And that's why YouTube should be a more responsible platform. People should be allowed to come on here and come to work, and you can say it's not a job. While making thousands of dollars a month and paying your bills is a job, whether you like it or not, just because we're not sitting at a desk with a headset, okay? Actually, I am sitting with a headset right now. So entertaining people, talking to people, earning money, so people should be allowed to come to their job, should be allowed to come online. It's 2024. Everyone does something online. It's the internet. And
Happy Saturday, Edna. We were just talking about you, but you reminded me of my song, Stella. It's itchy to rock green pin to rock green pin in Lachine. It's itchy. It's itchy, 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 itchy. It's itchy to rock green pin to rock green pin in Lachine. It's itchy. It's itchy, itchy, itchy.
they should be allowed to be on a platform.
You're welcome, so.
Like YouTube, we can't always control what happens, but like on other platforms, but like each platform should be responsible for that. Should be responsible for enforcing their terms of service. And they don't. And to say that I'm a liar because they would take these channels down, you just proved my point even more, yo mama. You proved my point that this platform.
Ready, set, bees.
Gee, loyalty fees are 24 months. Oh wow, 2 years. It's not only hate
I
they give
see,
you, it's also
Edna.
taking your income away. They have pushed such stories and twist your words so people
Yikes.
stop supporting you. Exactly, G. Exactly. Thank you. Ready, set, rebees. Even though I've explained myself ad nauseum on things. Yeah, exactly. Teardrop. I guarantee that YouTube would not stand beside a YouTube. Well, they do. They
Don't
don't.
you
They
move
don't
to
care. They don't
Lachine?
take these channels down. They look at
Actually, I was thinking of moving to Lachine Pickled Hobbits.
Swordfish. He still has a channel. How many times has he threatened violence on women? And he still has a channel. Like they don't care. If he still has a channel, and yes, I've reported him too. Like, how many people have reported him? I use him for people who are like actually real men, male. So I mean, you don't. It's just they don't care. They don't care whatsoever. Like, it's not. It has nothing to do with me. It's I do my part, and the rest I just leave it up to God at this point. Oh, hold on a sec. My alert. I'm sorry, my alert
You
didn't.
think Natty could prove that Foodie Beauty is SBL? Hmm.
Show.
Interesting.
Aw. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that, G. Thank you, G. 2 years is a
Would I share an apartment with Didi and Nader? I don't know. Maybe I'll live next door. What do you guys think? You think that would be like a show?
long time.
Like, what would be the show setup if I was living next door to Nads and Didi? Is it Lachine as in China? Lachine as in. Actually, I don't know. How did Lachine name origin? Let's check this out.
They don't care. That's why I won't make a channel, Sheena. Anyways. So yeah. To tell my book club. Yes, he's an
Wow.
it, Ahmed. I don't humanize.
You're right, Random Fish. Lachine, as in China, is correct. So, pretty much, René Robert Cavelier de la Salle set out to discover the route to China. His expedition proved unfruitful. So, initially, Saint Sulpice was actually renamed to Lachine because of René Cavelier de la Salle and his failed expedition. So yes, you are right. It's named after China.
Somebody who abuses women. Sorry. Not sorry.
You mean if I move next door, you're telling me Charlie's mom might have to eat at the Y at Dee Dee's gray B flaps? You act like that's a bad thing.
If YouTube cared, it would be a different platform, but they don't. It's all sad. Yeah, I know people think it would be boring, but like how sad, like if you just get all your entertainment from just listening to people get, literally just like beat up every day. I don't know. That's why certain people I don't watch. Like I don't watch reactors. Like I don't know. I don't like when I was in Original Owls chat. There was like literally I didn't have anything else to watch. She's not hateful. Like she doesn't just spew hate all the time. I don't like people who are like hateful. I can't stand listening to them. And she doesn't have an annoying Patty and Selma voice. So stage 5 emphysema voice. So I like there's only certain people I can stand. But I'm sorry, I had to call out your mama on that BS because he's literally just sitting there acting all like get off your high horse, buddy. Like seriously, you completely twisted what I said. and you called me a liar with no proof. So I just proved you wrong. All right, there you go. And I'll have way more proof after that because I know people are going to say it's photoshopped. I know what I'm one step ahead. They're so predictable. I don't understand what their current issue is with. There's no current issue. The current issue is they pick apart how I pray.
Actually, that's what I've been trying to find out. And if anybody has any updates of what you've seen on Twitter about Nads's case, because somebody told me that people who requested links didn't get the links, and Nads had his thing. When was that? Was that yesterday or the day before? His case was to be, I believe, finalized. I'm not really sure. So if anybody has any info, please tell us in the chat. How did the Nads case go?
How I worship, sitting there, most of
No one
them
got a
don't
link.
like. Where are you? Are you in church every Sunday? Most of them are probably atheists because who worships God and has a channel like this? Who is God fearing and talks about other people like this on a daily basis? Who? Like, hi Sylvael. It's ridiculous. Like,
Thank you
you
for telling
know.
me that you did that.
Anyway, so I wanted to prove that. I was like, you know what? Yep, that's so easy to prove. I don't know why people like would think I'm lying about that. Like, why would it like? Oh yeah, I do report them. Like, why? What proof do you have that I'm lying? So you just make a claim without any proof? Like, please, what happened to like in the system where I'm from? It's innocent until proven guilty, buddy. I don't owe you anything. I don't even know. Like, I didn't have to show that. Yeah, he's being
So supposed to have been yesterday, but no one got access. So I don't know. Seems fishy to me. Kind of makes sense. Maybe he told his lawyer to request to the judge nobody gets links because this stuff has been on YouTube, which kind of makes sense to me. Or maybe it's in Quebec. I don't know, when they're finalizing things and they find it a little bit sensitive. They don't want people to have links to it. It could be one of two or both of those reasons why people didn't get the link. So we'll see. I guess I can always check myself through other means and see what's up if he has like another date or things just completely got finalized. It ain't that member for 24 months says thanks for all your hard work and dedication. Thank you, it ain't that. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.
a rat cozy. Yep. I saw a funny video that was making fun of everyone getting angry about how you wash your hands. Yeah, imagine being that petty. Imagine having the time and mental energy, nothing else to fulfill your life that you have to come after somebody like that for how they wash their hands. Like, I don't know. I don't know. It's so weird to me. Like I said, Twilight Zone level. I don't get it. So,
It's a public case, yeah, but the judge has the authority in his or her courtroom. So whatever goes in the courtroom goes. So if the judge says, I'm sorry, I don't want to give out links, and explains his or her reasoning, then they will go with that. So I'm sure we're going to hear something about it for sure. Can you just request a closed court that easily? You know what? I've seen judges exercise so much power that anything can actually happen. In fact, just the other day, I think that the case got finalized. This judge is actually now free. It was this huge case in Quebec where a judge that used to sentence people to so much time for various things, he himself got into trouble when his wife was ill, and he helped or red rummed his wife into offing herself. So based on that, he himself was before another judge, and the guy actually looks like a vampire. I think his stuff wrapped up in Thursday. I don't think it was yesterday. I think it was Thursday. His case finally got wrapped up. He was in jail for like 9 years, and the crown and his defense lawyer came to an agreement to give him a manslaughter charge, so they got him on time serves. Exactly, still. So you know exactly which I'm talking about. It. What was that judge's name? Was he like Judge Renee or something like that? What was his name? Hmm. I'm gonna look it up. So if anybody's interested, but that was a huge case for such a long time. Jack Delisle. It was Jack Delisle. If you look him up, former Quebec judge Jack Delisle He is now a free man after what he did and what he was punishing people for.
3 words for
then-
you. Treat.
And then he does the same thing. I'll put it in the chat. So if people want to check it out, check it out. It just actually got concluded a few days ago.
Being a jerk again. Yeah, just like basically, like I said, just to recap, like, yeah, I left that comment, and it's because Sam is the one who's told many story times about her adult. He's saying that I came after Sam's kids. Why I'm disgusting. He literally verbatim said, I'm disgusting for coming after Sam's kids. How is it an adult? How is an adult a child? How am I coming after her kids when she brought up the story time online? Like, and no, it's not the same. I'm sorry, but her coming for Gigi's elderly mother and making the most disgusting comments about an elderly woman with dementia, a helpless woman, versus somebody commenting on her parenting because her daughter was a prostitute, not the same at all. Not the same at all. Not the same at all. Sorry, not sorry. It's just weird. Like she's saying, she's basically getting mad at Gigi for saying her daughter's a prostitute. You said that yourself, Sam. You exposed all of your daughter's tea. You treated your daughter horribly. You ignored your daughter so you can go have intimate relations with Yaba. That's all on the internet. And you say that people don't, you get mad when people react to it, but you can have a fatty podcast with your overweight significant other and make fun of the same overweight person over and over. I don't think so. You don't have a right to virtue signal. And you don't have a right, yo mama, to come at me for talking about that when, like, you completely took that out of context. I didn't.
Yeah, how was that Didi's mom faring? Because yeah, I am actually worried because she got put into a situation that she shouldn't be pushed into.
Come for anyone's kids. Do you see where people twist things to try to make me look bad? And that's how it is. That's how it starts. That's how people say, "Oh, you're disgusting. You always come for kids." No. Sam is the one who outed her daughter's dirty laundry. Her adult daughter. Don't get it twisted. Oh, anyway. I wash my hands by licking them sometimes.
So true, sunshine.
I don't know. Sometimes licking your fingers is
100%
satisfying. The best
true.
part about eating like cheesies, for example, is licking the Cheeto dust after. And then I wash them after that. I don't know, Beast Boy. I'm not loyal to like any reaction channels. Like I said, I was defending GG because I felt super bad for him. Like you can tell that.
Yeah, she did say Fatty Podcast, but that's the name of the podcast, though.
Sometimes mentally it takes a toll on him, and these two have also like tried. They're the most vile. I would say that Yaba and Sam are the most vile ones on the internet. Probably they're on level with FFG. I swear. Like, I'm sorry, but like the things, if you go back, I'm sure a lot of you don't know the history. You just tune in to listen to them give me crap. But if you knew the way they were for years, it's disgusting the things they've said and done. And nothing I've done or said has compared to anything they do. Like they're just, I don't know. They've literally called CPS on people. They've made fun of kids. You want to say I'm coming for someone's kids? What about you, Sam? What about you coming for your own lover's kids? You came for Yaba's kids. You said they were unfortunate looking. The things you said and did to each other before becoming lovers is atrocious. And there's no way I would ever forgive that. Like, I don't know. It's so weird.
Exactly.
These people are just like insane, and I want them to just leave me out of your depravity. Like, like somebody said, what have you done recently? Nothing.
2.5-hour rant over this. Something she could have wrapped up in like 5 minutes.
It's like so weird to me. I don't know. You know why they have to keep finding something is because otherwise, literally, they have nothing to talk about. This is their talking point. Me, every single day. How I pray. Meanwhile, they don't show themselves. There's, it's like ridiculous. Of course, I'm going to report that to YouTube. I don't care if you think I'm thin-skinned or whatever. It's the principle. They're platforming hate. They've acknowledged it's hate, and they're still doing it. So most people are unfortunate looking. Yeah, sure. So yeah, I'm not loyal to any reaction channels. I just like here and there will listen to a stream, like if I'm doing something. I don't know. I don't even know why. I started listening to some drama a long time ago before I was, before I reverted.
Monty, do you and Garlic Bread get along? I wouldn't say we get along. I don't have any issues with Garlic Bread. I try and just do my thing and log off, call it a day, rather than get into super close relationships, because the internet these days, you could totally get into close relationships with the people and have great friendships, but more times than not, there's a lot of people who will snake you. And I've seen it outside of this community, within this community, so many places where people are friendly with others, and then all of a sudden their stuff, their information, their family problems are on the internet, and then fights happen. So I just keep to myself, keep it pushing, do my stream or my video, and keep my head low. So I wouldn't say that get along as in I don't talk to garlic bread. Yeah, that's true, Cypher. I have been burnt a few times being nice, you know, helping people out. And what have I gotten from it?
And it's hard to just break those old habits of stopping to listen to everything. You stay curious a little bit to how everyone's doing and what's going on, but to just sit there and listen to someone just like beat on someone over and like I could never listen to, even if they weren't talking about me, I could never listen to one of Scam's live streams. There's no way. Just the way she talks, she's so full of hate. It's so obvious. That's embarrassing. That's more embarrassing than any subject you talk about is how much hatred you have. Like that's gonna kill you. I'm
Happy
telling you.
birthday,
You can talk
Timber.
about me eating pizza all you want. At least I don't have seething hatred like this to talk about people like this on a regular basis. The only time I ever, as I call it out. That's it. I don't know. I don't know, Kelly. Like for money. That's it. Like, I don't know. Oh no, teardrop, really? Ugh, people are so awful to one another. I don't know. So I guess that's all I have to say. I've been talking about this for like an hour. Her voice is so annoying. Like, exactly, Cozy. Like, grow up. You're like almost 50 and you talk like you're a 16-year-old Valley Girl bully. Like, please. Like, it's not cute. It's not aesthetic. Like, the fiery rage. Yeah. I do have rage for people who are disgusting like this and petty. I can't stand it. My biggest pet peeve, and this is like astaghfirullah, forgive me God, but I don't like people who have the sheep mentality. I can't stand it. I can't. Nope.
Using his words again.
Don't forget to wash your hands.
He's using his words again.
Anyway, what a petty thing to go after. Like, so no one stands them. Yeah, people do, obviously. A lot of people do. Sylvia. Time travel. Yeah. Like girl beating moralizers who wag their fingers at the underdog in order to elevate themselves. That's exactly what they do, Scapegoat. Yep. That's what they do. It's so weird. I'm so thirsty. I shouldn't be on here talking this much. But I didn't want to lose my passion, if I wait till tonight. But I probably should have. But no, I'm going to be busy, so. Hi, H Alt. Oh, thank you, H Alt. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate that. Shukran habibti, shukran habibti. So yeah, I just wanted to say that, I guess. I don't know what else. I don't know what else to say. Do you feel vindicated? It's not about feeling vindicated. No, it's not about that. It's not about that. Look for that video. It'll make you laugh. Ah, yes. Why don't they mind their own lives? I have no idea, Ahmed. You would have to ask them. You would have to ask them. Seriously. I mind my business. I get off of here. I don't go worry about them and their life and, look for something to hate on them for, whatever. I just, like, get off of here and literally live my life. My daily life. Whatever. Their fans don't like them, though. They like that they don't like you. Exactly, Strive for Change. You nailed it. I'm Western and I don't understand it either. Yeah, it's not all Westerns are like that, exactly. But yeah, it is weird. But yeah.
You would be surprised if Chantel and your mama cooked this up, given the girl world climate and her personality.
Yes.
Possibility.
You're right, Strive for Change.
Oh, speaking of which, Edna, have you been buying some Shiba Inu coin? I actually just bought some Dogecoin literally a few seconds ago. So I got some more Dogecoin. I gotta check my old wallet. My old wallet had 2,000 Dogecoin. Somebody gave it to me when Doge was like, I don't know, 10,000th, 100,000th of a cent. 2,000 of those coins I got. Now they're worth like, I don't know, 20 cents Canadian for each coin. That's actually a pretty massive price difference. Is Edna in here? Edna is in here. She's giving the thumbs up.
Imagine having a community just
One of the best things I can tell you people, if you're not into crypto, it's actually super easy to buy crypto right now. All you got to do is go on sites like Coinbase or Kraken. And then after, if you, and it really depends on how your investing acumen is. You could always hold these coins for a couple years and just wait it out. Maybe in 5 years or so, these coins will be worth a lot more money than they are right now. Or they could go to zero, but you got to keep that in mind. Hey, Vouchin, what's up?
off the mutual hate for somebody. And they think that they have a one up on me when that speaks volumes about who they are as people. And they don't think that's going to bite them in the butt one day. Okay, sure. Yep. Why is the alert not working? Oh, sorry, the alert box is on the top. I unhit it, hit it. I mean, hit it, unhit it. I don't know why it's not working. Oh, sorry about that. The dancing hamburger. You're traveling through Qatar?
What kind of coins you got in your Coinbase there, Cypher? You got a bunch? Yeah, you got a bunch of coins in there. What kind of coins you got in there, Cypher? What's your portfolio worth?
In June. Ah, so like a transfer? Yeah, Angela, I am going out after. Everyone is a hero behind the screen. Yeah, I believe in karma.
A lot of places used to do that back in the day, Random Fish, where you would get a code to recommend apps and coins and whatnot. Like that used to even be big, like up to a year and a half ago with a lot of YouTubers would recommend certain coins, and the coins would get pumped and then they would get dumped. Remember that guy that had all those Lamborghinis? Then he cheated on his wife. Then he got kicked out of his own company. Who was that guy called again? Then he showed up at somebody's house and got arrested. Cypher, you should know who that guy is. And he had to admit on camera that he was under the influence of substances and whatnot. Boy, that did not end well for him. And yeah, he had a pretty good company. I even remember BitConnect. Remember BitConnect in like 2017? You ain't gonna crypto. Get out of here then, Cypher. You ain't a crypto bro. You a gym bro, Cypher.
Arab, we have a concept of karma, but it's called in people
I
say there's
remember
no karma in
BitConnect.
Arab.
BitConnect.
What is it called? Wait. It's like starts with a K also, but I can't remember.
Yeah, of course. Yaba is gonna rip her a new one come Monday. Or she could always come on tonight. Sometimes Yaba does come on like Friday, Saturday, Sunday nights. Oh, Eggy leaked the photos. Damn, you really doing your boy like that?
Damn it, I forget the name. I'll have to find it. Oh, kafara. Kifara. Atonement of a sin. So basically, like, oh, al kafara? Is that what it is? No. I don't know. Oh, Kadar. Kadar? Hold on a sec. Kadar.
What is she doing now?
I don't know. I have to find it. There is a word term for it, but it's basically just means like what goes around comes around. Oh, Kadar is fate. No, that's not it. I saw it the other day. Anyways, there is a word. Yeah, it's not kafara. There is a word for it, but it basically just means what goes around comes around, which is their version of karma. So there is a like Islam version of karma. Am I doing anything fun? Sorta. I don't know if it's like fun, but it's important what I'm doing today later. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. What goes around comes around. Yeah. Sometimes it takes a while. Yeah, it's not instant. Sometimes, Yeah.
You're welcome, Marie.
Fluff Puff, I didn't see you get banned, Wendy. I'll look into it after for sure. Online earlier, they're never gonna meet you and just keyboard warriors.
One
Oh
fish,
yeah,
one
how's she
egg.
doing, Vanessa? Hope she's okay.
I kind of like that for Random Fish and Eggy's podcast. One fish, one egg. Kind of like, well, you know what? It's referencing, right?
Um. Anywho, yeah. So that's it. If you're just joining or you missed what I said, that's what I said. And I don't care if I have nobody standing on my side, if nobody believes in what I say, I don't care. I'll never follow a group of people just because they all want to be right and they don't want to be excluded. You know, they all just want
What are you leaking, Eggy? You're not leaking what I think you're leaking, are you?
to be like sheep mentality. You know, if I see something that, I'll definitely call it out. Oh well, if I take backlash, I take backlash. Like that famous saying goes, if you don't want to ever be criticized, then do and say nothing. That's basically your only options. Go hide away, go hide away in a corner and do and say nothing, and you'll never be criticized. Otherwise, I guess you have to take the heat. I don't know, but
Nice tools.
when it comes
Thanks.
to
Thanks, Stella.
certain types of bullying and harassment, YouTube is supposed to protect their creators against these things, and they don't. And I prove that I've done my part. I'm not going to sit there through more hours and hours of verbal abuse and Islamophobia and making fun of my abaya and how I pray and blah 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 blah, making fun of my family, etc., etc. Whatever they do, I don't even care. I'm not going to sit through it.
Do you think she still uh, drip dries? Remember the whole thing where we had this conversation about drip drying and Foodie Beauty from many years past?
To keep reporting when I've already done it. So next stream, I'll show you my emails that I sent to YouTube, and yeah, I guess we'll see. I don't know. An absent parent, yeah. Yeah, everyone will always have people on their side. Look at Scamantha. She even had people when she was calling a woman with dementia a pickle brain. When she was calling her that, she had people in her chat putting pickles. Like Hitler had followers. Like people are always going to have followers or supporters. It's disgusting. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. That heaved me off to the point that I couldn't hold in myself. Like I felt like I just had to say something. Ugh, I don't know. It's so disgusting that YouTube allows that. I mean, they can't be everywhere all the time. They probably get tons of reports every day, and maybe it's just a matter of time. That's what they told me in the chat. Like it's just report. Like they have a lot of reports to go through. Maybe they do. Like I don't know. Once in a while, I get an email that we've taken down or we've restricted content that you. No, it's not enough to put 18 plus. It doesn't matter if it's not good for children to watch. It's not good for adults to watch either. It's just BS hate has no place. You know. I'm all for freedom of speech, but when it's too far to the point of like hurting someone else, like I don't know, I don't think so. Making fun of dementia is evil. They are pure evil, and even the way she was talking, like it's disgusting. She has the blackest soul, the blackest soul. I don't care. I hope all that money you make is worth it because in the end, it's just blood money, and you're gonna have to atone for it. Trust and believe, and maybe their karma is that they have to live in that misery. I would be so depressed if I had to make money that way, constantly ragging on somebody, constantly. You know, I don't know. I would rather take a fraction of the views, just go into Pennington's Beezing or something like this, than just constantly ragging on fat women. Like you must really hate yourself. You know that by ragging on fat women, you're ragging on yourself because you're not thin. Yeah, like they don't realize that. Like they really just have different brains. They're programmed differently. I don't know. I don't know.
Right, Tip Top?
I don't know, but whatever. Anyways, guys, it is horrible.
Salah said he wants to go to Coochie World, so Skybella introduced him to a Coochie girl. Isn't that like a rhyme?
Yeah, and then your mom is like, but making fun of her
She's just a Coochie girl, sugar, 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 honey, oh honey.
being a prostitute's horrible. I didn't say anything about her being a prostitute. I was acknowledging what she was saying about it. She was like, well, you're saying my adult daughter, not child, adult daughter is a prostitute. So I'm going to call your mother, who's elderly and has dementia.
That's what I thought. I haven't heard a Sukihana song in a while. But I remember Sukihana used to have all these out there songs and lyrics. I mean, okay, cool.
Incontinent. I'm going to pick on that for 2 hours straight. Yeah, that's really equal. Whatever. I said something. I'm not sorry. Whatever. You know? Anyway, like, who are you to tell me I should just, like, what I should say and what I shouldn't say online? It's not up to you. Like, you know, everyone else can talk in this community. And I say something and I look at the hate I get, even from your mama. Seriously.
She's going in circles now.
Completely ignoring the point of my comment, just calling me disgusting for saying she's a prostitute. Give me a break. Give me a break. I feel bad not opening the door for someone at the store. I can't imagine being so mean to ill people. I know.
I could have been a BG. I could.
Yep. Yep.
Next time. Maybe another life.
Her adult child has nothing to do with what she says. She's the one who brought it up, Michelle. She's the one who brought it up. I wasn't saying, yeah, but your daughter's a prostitute. That's not what I was saying. I was saying using that as an excuse to come after Gigi, the fact that he commented on your daughter being a prostitute when she brought it up. Yeah, it did have something to do with the entire context. It did. I don't know how you can't grasp that. But anyway, I'm not surprised most people can't. Anyways. So, I guess that's it. No, I'm not talking about ALR. But don't even get me started on that. That's one thing I'll never get. I never got it, you know. I never got it. Didn't you talk about Gigi's elderly mom and blah, 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 blah? Okay, like, did I make fun of her? No. When? Never. I know, they always speak about my family, whatever. And the hatred I had for Didi, like, they were mentally abusing me for a long time, and I got really hammered, and I said some stuff. I don't remember what I said about her mom, but it's not the same whatsoever. And that was like 2 years ago. See? Nobody has anything current. If anyone has anything current to attack me on, what did I say then, Rye? What did I say? I made fun of her mom and said she's a pickle brain and she can't control herself and blah, blah, blah. What did I say? What did I say? I want to know. So anything current, Rye? Come in here with anything current. How about that?
Yeah, Doc's Didi's mom.
How about that? Did I make a stream for 2 hours talking about her mom? No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Rage number 236 of the year, and she asks why I have reactors channels, right?
Yeah. Anyway, I'm distancing myself from all these stupid people. Like, I can't. All of this crap, it's just negative BS, always. Negative. They always bring up the past. Like, how long ago was Cuba Rage? Exactly how long ago was it? Like, seriously. Why are you bringing up a situation like that has nothing to do with the current situation? You know what I mean? Oh, did someone block them? I want to know what I said. I'm waiting. Like, why is there anything current that I said about anybody? Because I have changed as a person. I don't even drink anymore. So what I said when I was really hammered, sure, like getting that hammered doesn't excuse, but it sort of does. But the thing is, they don't want a version of you that's moved on. They can't let you go. Exactly, Sylvael. Well, too bad for them. They can stay swirling over my past like vultures. And like, honestly, like if you have something recent that I've done disgusting to someone else, sure, go for it. If you have something recent, and don't bring up Allah's wife because they've done disgusting things to me first, and I was lashing out and I was super angry. They had no reason to do that, so whatever. And I already apologized for that. Did Sam apologize for anything she said about Gigi's mom? No, not whatsoever.
Hey, Tag Talks, what's up?
They bring up your past or critique how you express your religion. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure I apologized for saying that about Didi's mother. And I didn't dox, like, first of all, she doxed her mother. So I was saying that you doxed your mother, blah, blah, blah. And then I said the room number. Yeah, that was wrong. Whatever. That was like, how long ago again? How many years ago? How many years?
Like 2 years, right?
So, yeah, if you're offended by me venting here, then don't be here. Goodbye. Like, why are you here? Like,
I'm not sure if Sam has mentioned her children lately, but I do know in the past she has mentioned them amongst other things. Lots of stuff for me to keep up with, but at least I do know that in the past that they've been mentioned. Does anybody watch Sam or Yaba? Has the children been mentioned recently? Unless it's in defense, that is.
Go virtue signal when they're talking about me. I'm allowed to defend myself. So, anyways, she doxed her own mother. She let the swordfish vlog at her mother's nursing home. I remember
that stream.
Let him vlog, and the video's still up showing her room number. Please.
And the name and everything. I remember that stream because a lot of people were shocked that this is happening because then the nursing home is a few minutes walk from where they actually live. But the nursing room was still really nice. I really liked the piano, the library, everything looked super clean.
Poor Gigi's mom. Yeah, exactly. And I hated them both so much. Like, I hated them so much. So much, you know? And I'm pretty sure I even addressed that. So, why bring up something from years ago that has nothing to do with the situation today? Oh, right, because you're condoning what happened. Like, I hate when people do that. Well, what about you did this like years ago?
All right, so Television says I've been watching ya, but I know she doesn't talk about her kids or Sam's kids unless she's asking Foodie and Gigi to stop talking about them. So there you go. Marie, have a great one. Have a great one. Take care.
Like, no, don't try and deflect. That's deflection 101. Deflection. Deflection. Hardcore. Hold on a sec. Yeah, I can say what I want on my channel. That's the thing. Yep. What am I saying wrong? I'm just literally pointing out things, calling out hypocrisy. No empathy, yeah. So, 2021. So I went to Cuba in 2021. Actually, I went around April 1st. I was there April 1st. So that's literally 3 years ago. I'm talking about actions of people in the present. You don't think that I've changed? I haven't had any alcohol in years. I would never go that low ever again. Like, never. Sorry. There's no way. There's no way I'm not that person. If you go back and watch Cuba compared to now, you're crazy. If you think that I'm the same person, that's fine. You can think what you want. Yeah, I still have a tongue and I still have a voice. And I'm not just like gonna sit there and sit pretty with certain subjects. Oh well, you can think I'm a bad person if you want. You can think I'm a bad Muslim. That's between me and Allah. That's not for you to judge, especially people who are vile and sitting on their high horse and are worse sinners. You can just can it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what you think. I'm gonna say what I want. You can, like I said, think I'm a bad Muslim. I don't care. That's not for you to judge. That's not for you to judge. Like Tupac said it best. Only God can judge me. That's the truth. You can judge me, but it doesn't mean
Wow, you're
crap. It
bringing
doesn't mean anything.
impact into this. Tupac of all
Logical
people.
fallacy, accusing another of hypocrisy. Yeah, exactly. It is. It's like it's deflection 101. It's like you did this, so. But what about when you call something out in the present and somebody says, "Well, what about what you did 100 million years ago?" Has no relevancy. Moot point. Next. Objection, Your Honor. Yeah. Who is anyone to tell anyone? Like, Ahmed, they will just like make fun of me. Like when I was doing sujud, they'll make fun of the way I do sujud. They don't even show themselves on camera. They're not Muslim. And they're so disgusting. You know, like it's just, they're disgusting people. Like, who are you, you know? Tupac would have been a Beezer. Yeah, probably. I don't know. But anyways, it's just so stupid, like frustrating. Anyways, but yeah, I mean, whatever. It is. It's just a bunch of hypocrisy, like for sure. And yo, mama, you're just a hypocrite, just like all the other reaction channels you make fun of, accusing me of being a liar with no proof whatsoever. And I shut you up. I showed you proof, and I'll show you a lot more. Don't worry. This life is hard. It seems. Yeah, it has. Like everyone's life is hard in different ways, you know. But yes, I know what you mean, Ahmed. Like, there's no people here like this. There's no people who have hate channels in Kuwait who just hate on other people all day. It's number one, the government protects people from that. It's illegal, you know? And instead of retaliating against Allah and his wife, I should have just shut my mouth and gone to the authorities because he would be in trouble for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I should have done.
But you didn't.
That's what I should have done. And yes, I fully admit I have trouble controlling my mouth a lot, including now. But I guess that's just how I am. And I don't know. Why does it look like a coffin is in this background? I don't know. Maybe it is one. Who knows? I don't know. That's another thing people need to can it on is when I'm going to die. Are you kidding? FFG talking about when I'm going to die? You have stage 5 emphysema, lady. Worry about yourself. Calling me a death fat? You're what, maybe 10 pounds lighter? If that, we haven't seen you in a while. Just because your legs are skinny and you know, like that doesn't mean anything. All of your weight is in your abdomen. You're just as unhealthy. So please have several seats, several of them. I'll lend you one of our couches. We have lots. You know. Ahmed, I don't think I need to take a break. I'm not the one with the problem, okay? I'm allowed to speak my mind. I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't need a break. Furthermore, this is my job. So, you know, I'm not going to tell you to take a break from work. You know what I mean? Like, no, I should have a right to be on here. I'm not problematic. I do my vlogs. What's problematic about doing a Ramadan vlog and people have to pick it apart the minute I upload and try to find things? They're the ones that's the problem, not me. I should not be the one off of this platform. I'm not the one who should be taking a break whatsoever. But I can guarantee you, if I did take a break, all those channels, what would they do? What would you talk about? What? Hi, creature comfort.
He needs to go lay
Yeah, I've
down.
never seen any
So
people
true.
like exactly teardrop. I've never seen any hate any people like this except for in Gore World. Yeah, exactly, Ahmed. Like, I'm sorry for your loss, but some of us feel something bad going to happen to you if you keep eating the way you do.
What Top says, your mama certainly pushed their buttons. Chantel, did anyone go to their authorities about your degenerate wannabe rapist husband? So true.
Well, Angela, that's up to God also. Like, that's who nobody knows, you know? Like, you guys can be concerned all you want, but at the end of the day, it's my life and I'm the only one in control of it. So people can be concerned, but it doesn't mean that people's concern is going to um help me in any way, you know? Like, I appreciate concern, but at the same time, regarding my weight, no, I don't really. Like, you know, like, let me just live my life. If that's, you know, it's not going to change anything, people coming at me. If anything, it just makes it worse. It just makes it worse, you know? We could be putting that energy into finding J dot. Yes. Yeah, I'm not the one who needs to take a break. Exactly. If I talk, they judge and pick it apart. Miriam is silent. They speculate, make up impossible scenarios, and judge. Exactly. They poke. They poke. They come after me. Come after me. Shame me in every way. And then when I do a reaction back, one, it's a rage. It's a rage. Imagine living your life as an adult, living in your mother's basement, for example, or with your mother at 30, 40. Um, trying to like waiting for a rage. Imagine that's your excitement. Like, that's just so odd to me. Like, I can't stand people like this. That's what irritates me, is that I have to, like, these people like center their content around me. It's like, ugh, go touch grass. Go, I don't know. Ugh. Do a huge glow up. I mean, I don't know. I'm okay with my life as imperfect as it is. I'm very happy and grateful. I'm not sitting here like down in the dumps, like over, like, you know, like, yeah, I do get bouts of depression. I have clinical depression. I'm on medication. And like, it comes and goes, you know, but like, I accept that my life is a speckled axe. And what gets to me is the people judging are also overweight or going through similar problems. It's so weird.
Eggy, you gonna go to bed? Where are you
They never tell
going?
you how to eat and run your life. Yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't do that to people in real life. Like, oh, should you be eating that extra piece?
You're gonna go make a cup of tea and mutter? Okay. All right, I see you. When did people start saying touch grass? I think it started becoming popularized over the last few months.
Like, excuse me?
But it's
Anyway,
been a thing on the internet
like,
for a
yeah, I'll do
while.
what I want. You know, I'll deal with it in my time and how I deal with it. And if I don't, that's also my choice. That's also my life, you know? Who's atheist or religious all because I'm too scared to be religious. And Vanessa, I'm glad it helps you in some way. Exactly, Shelby. It will just move on to another person to pick apart. Yeah, but they won't get the same views. Like, they try talking about other people, you know? But yeah, they always come for people who have like problems. Some people who are autistic, obese. You know, like people who have issues. Like, what kind of person? Like, why come for people like that? You know, like, I don't know. It's just so weird to me. Or like like an elderly woman with dementia. You know. And yeah, I think I did glow up in a lot of ways. Maybe you don't see it. That doesn't matter to me. A lot of people won't, and some of you do see it. Like Sheena, thank you. Yes, my life is a lot
Yeah, I
better.
heard that like Michael Jackson owned half of Sony's publishing, was making like millions upon millions with that stuff. Didn't he own like the Beatles stuff as well?
Better than it was. 100%. I'm so much more at peace. It doesn't mean that I still have to stay silent on certain issues just because I'm at peace. Like, you know, it's more peaceful than before. Anyways, I still have a lot of work to do. But life is a journey. You're not born.
Yeah. Michael Jackson owned the publishing rights to the Beatles, which was a crazy deal. The estate sold it in 2016 for $750 million.
Perfect. You're not meant to just like, you know, live a perfect life. It's not like that. Life is not designed that
Crazy.
way. You know, we have challenges. It's, I don't know. So, one-sided drivel, exactly what it is. Yeah. It's so petty and stupid. Like there's like how many live streams about the direction of prayer? Like what's your point? Like what is the so what here? Why would I purposely not pray in the right direction? And they're acting like they know more about Islam than me. Like I can't know anything. I'm not doing anything right because they think it's cosplay. That is so disgusting to accuse somebody of in general. Like you don't know anything, you know, like because they at the very beginning they're like, "Oh, she's just faking." And it's still what, 2 years later now, and I'm still a Muslim and I will be. And if someday for some reason, I don't know, I'm not, like that's up to me. How does that make me a bad person doing things, living my life my way, making choices for my life? It's my life. Like, you know, I have that right. You don't have the right to tell me what to do with it though. That's not up to you. If you're so much better, look how you're living your life. You're a complete failure.
Here we
Somebody
go
like FFG, a
again.
complete failure, having a channel like she has. Look at her YouTube legacy. Ew. No thanks. You know? But yeah, I don't know. I don't fault people for, people can be concerned, but then like some people are just really pushy about it, you know? Like at the end of the day, you can only show so much concern. It's up to the person to change. It's up to the person to, you know, everyone has problems that they're dealing with and we don't know unless you're living in that person's shoes. It's really hard to judge somebody, you know? So, but yeah, there's literally no drama. There's no tea with my channel. Like I'm just doing vlogs and mukbangs. I mean, how many times are you going to beat the dead horse and say that what I'm eating is too much, it's too unhealthy, blah blah blah. You don't know what I'm eating the rest of the day. You're just speculating out of ignorance. Well, you're binge eating. And why is binge eating anyway used as a freaking insult? How ableist and disgusting is that? That just shows you that people, again, out of pure ignorance. Like again, need I remind certain reactors that you didn't get to be your size from eating quinoa salads every day, all right, and not overeating. So please look at yourselves before you come for me and my mukbangs. You don't know. You don't know what I'm eating the rest of the day. It's none of your business, anyways. But like, why is binge eating? Oh, she binged. It's a big deal. Why does that warrant a video from an adult woman picking on another person for having binge eating disorder?
Is she really gonna go for like the next hour or so over the same thing that we've gone over day after day after day after day? This is, how is she not tired of doing this every single day?
Seriously, since when? If that was any other illness, it would not be made fun of like that. It wouldn't be acceptable. But because it's binge eating, you know, people are just disgusting. I'm over it. Oh, really, Eileen? Thank goodness she doesn't have kids. Imagine her kids seeing and hearing yelling at the computer. Yeah, imagine Yaba's kids doing that teardrop. They, you know, well, I don't stream while they're at school. Why? I don't stream while they're home. While they're at school, we do it. Yeah, why? Why? Because you're being hateful and disgusting, and you don't want your kids to hear that. Right? Yeah. That right then and there tells you something, doesn't it? You know, like it doesn't matter what I eat. If I eat anything that's not literally, like if I, okay, this is how the mentality of some people. They're so against me eating. Let's say I had a baked potato, okay? And which is a whole food from the ground and full of fiber and vitamins, okay? Yeah, it has carbs. They can't differentiate between good carbs and bad carbs. So let's say I had a baked potato and a piece of chicken and some broccoli. They would pick me apart. Well, that's good, but don't eat the baked potato. But if I came with a plate of like a big steak with just butter on it
Lex Tiger.
with bacon,
So
they would
true.
be like, "That's so good. Yeah, I lost a lot of weight doing this. Yeah, that's cool." Like what? You know what I mean? Like I don't know. Everyone just thinks they're an expert in nutrition. It's just like I don't know. People are just too preachy in general, I guess. Um, But yeah, I was watching a woman who was talking about diabetes. She's a diabetes doctor. I'll have to like put her, she's on TikTok, so I don't want to get like striked for putting her videos, but I'll try to make a video about it. She was talking about the biological reason why it's actually fat that contributes to type 2 diabetes. because it like blocks the fat blocks the cells from something about the insulin getting in the cells or something like that. And that's why like the high blood sugar is a byproduct of the fat causing the type 2 diabetes.
Would
And
be
it
an
makes sense to
interesting
me
read.
because like I said, like I do eat sweets. I'm not saying I don't, so don't twist my words. But I always had a super high fat diet. Like I always ate a lot of fatty fast food, you know, a lot. I didn't just sit here and eat like tons of cakes. Like, you know, it's not like that. I prefer fatty food, you know. Grape leaves. Really? Scapegoat? No way. Baked potatoes are good, yeah. Yeah, baked potatoes are good. Baked potatoes have carbs, but they're like a baked potato has a lot of fiber. So when you eat soluble fiber with carbs, the soluble fiber will like help your bloodstream, like it will release the glucose in your bloodstream at a slower rate. You know, that's why like pure like carbs that are stripped of any fiber, like white rice, white bread, yeah, those are not the best when you're diabetic because of the fact that they just go right through. There's no fiber to slow the digestion, basically. The skin, yeah, me too. I like jacket potatoes. Like, you ever see that Spud Man guy? He's like super big right now on TikTok. He makes like these loaded baked potatoes with beans. You know,
Exactly, Sandra. Everybody's saying, yeah, carb is a carb is a carb is a carb is sugar. It's a carb. Carbs are sugar. So she can explain it however how she wants, but at the end of the day, it's still
so anyway,
carbs.
I hate that too when people say, oh, just because you're like, look at your size and your health. I'm pretty sure we're not going to take health advice from you. It doesn't mean that fat people are stupid. That's not the reason that they have trouble losing weight. It's not about ignorance or stupidity. Like, people are so ignorant when it comes to overweight people. And it's just like, it shows you if you look around Gore World, if you look around, you know, and it's like, you know, an eating disorder is not because you're stupid. Like, anyway, food addiction is just like any other addiction. It's like one day it's like it'll kill you slower, of course, but like it's like any addict, you can only tell them so many times. They have to want to change, and some do, some don't. And sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes it's immediate for some people. Sometimes people go cold turkey. Sometimes people don't. Sometimes it takes a while for them to go along on their journey and learn themselves. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make it drink. You know. Sweet potato with salsa. Sweet potato. That sounds so good. I want that now. Sweet potato with salsa and like a piece of chicken. That would be perfect. Yeah, I think so. So I think when people say like you shouldn't be eating carbs, I think it's the type of carbs that you eat that are a problem. You know, just like with meat, like a nice baked piece of chicken or a nice steak versus pepperoni, which is like processed meat. You know, processed carbs, even processed meat is not healthy. But I will admit I like a bologna sandwich on white bread. eh.
Facts,
So
Cypher. Congrats once again for keeping that diabetes under control. Let's beat the beaters. Why did she put butter
but yeah.
on a cheese sandwich instead of maybe mustard or nothing? Yeah, I remember that. The cheese sandwich that she had with white bread. It wasn't even whole wheat or grain or something.
I'm super extra hungry, so I'm not. I can't think about food. I was watching Zach Choi mukbangs when you're fasting. It sucks to watch those things. I don't know why we torture ourselves. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna take nutrition advice from a overweight person. Like, what kind of comment is that? You know, people are not overweight because they're dumb or ignorant. Like, I don't know. I really just need to stay away from all these channels, and including Yo Mama. Like, why am I watching all this stuff? Like, why waste like, why pollute my mind? You're right. Like, it's so stupid. But like, I feel like it's so insane to me that like people don't realize the hypocrisy. They don't realize, you know. And you're a liar. You're a liar. Okay. Like, and I show you receipts, and what? Like, you know, there's no base for you to call me that. Nerd gummies, yum. Bologna is a staple in my house. Really? It's so good. So they say that preservatives cause cancer. That there's like scientific evidence of that. But I think if you eat them,
What did she say causes cancer? Fat does play a huge role in insulin resistance. Yeah, we're not going to argue that. I do agree. Fat does play a huge role in insulin resistance.
so
That's why you gotta curtail things by
they
limiting
say
the
that preservatives
carbs.
cause cancer.
Working out does have a huge positive effect when it comes to diabetes.
There's like scientific evidence of that. But I think if you eat them every day, you know.
Sorry, can we hear this again?
They say that preservatives cause cancer. There's like scientific evidence of that.
Yeah, that
But
kind
I
of
think
makes
if you eat
sense.
them every day, I guess it's just that's what I'm trying to do, life of moderation. But like when it comes to like eating disorders and stuff like that, that's just really hard. I don't know. And people always like to judge me, like, well, you should get help. I did go to an eating disorder clinic. They did nothing. They put me on Vyvanse. I've gone over this a million times. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Like, I asked for inpatient care. They literally said, well, you can apply. They gave me a form and they asked me questions like, what are your potassium levels? Are they extremely low? It was tailored towards people who had anorexia, not people who have binge eating disorder. I feel like binge eating disorder is still very new, like as a concern, because people still just stigmatize it. They still just accuse people of having eating disorders as an excuse for overeating. They think we're just lazy, fat, and overeat. And it's like, you know, so why do I want to, like, I just don't want to deal with it. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm like discriminated against in a lot of ways when I try to get help like that. I feel like
Facts are
some
your
doctors don't
facts.
even fully understand it.
We figured it
They love
out.
Vyvanse. Oh, I hated it. It makes you like
She has no idea what she's talking about. She just spews a lot of stuff. She can't even remember the journal article she's read.
feel like weird, like high off of like coke or something. It's weird. I don't know how to explain it. And the crash is bad. After it wears off, I just want to eat everything. It might like suppress your appetite, but it doesn't fix the root cause. I don't know. And therapy, like I don't know. How many times am I gonna have to cry over my past? Like I just don't want to. Like I just can't stand it. I just want to move on. I don't know. It's not looked at as a mental disorder, but I believe it is. Yeah, it's definitely something that at least needs some reconditioning, especially if you've been using it as a comfort. Like a part of me, in me, it's a mixture. Like I love food. Like I really am a foodie. I love food like a lot. Like I'm fascinated by it. Like all different kinds. Like I watch food vlogs. I watch food restaurant stuff. Like like I don't know. You know what I'm like, but I have binge eating disorder, and it's so bad right now. I feel like I'm not in control at all, and I'm on sleep medicines that causes the urge to binge. A lot of the time with binge eating, we're not in control. It's like it's very hard to control those impulses. It takes like a lot of active effort, and it's just like when it's just hard. I mean, I don't really, I know what you're going through, creature comfort for sure. Yeah, for sure, I know. Yep. And anyways, I can't. These two though, they're vile. They've said some disgusting things. They were planning my funeral, saying I should die like Life by Jen. They're vile. They're
That's
vile, and I've just had
random.
enough. And I just like lashed out. And then for your mama to come back and say,
Does Foodie not go on camera anymore? She does, but I think whenever she wants to smoke some shisha and lay in bed, maybe without her hijab on, she will do the whole picture thing. Meg says, crying over your past is not what you should be doing in therapy. Took building and learning skills is what you should do in therapy, but you have to go more than twice to do that. Exactly. You have to put in the effort. At the end of the day, Foodie Beauty wants to reap things without putting in any effort, which you can't do that. You can't cut corners, especially with your mental health and your physical health, much less your spiritual health. You gotta do the work. That's it. At the end of the day, the three words that really expresses anything and everything on why Foodie Beauty fails is do the work. That's it. Just do the work.
"Why are you calling her adult daughter a prostitute? You're disgusting." Like,
Take
shut
care,
up,
Charlie's mom. Have a great
please.
one.
Get out of here.
Happy St.
Ugh.
Patty's Day to everybody else out there. Really
You
appreciate
drank
you.
marinara? What? One of the best snacks I ever had that was kind of healthy, I guess. Depends your idea of healthy, right? Some people think cheese is not healthy, so it's probably not really that healthy, but in moderation. Cheese, mozzarella, cheese strings with dipped in marinara sauce. The one from Costco. Oh, I miss Costco. I miss Costco. I really miss Costco. But if I ever like wanted to shop in Canada again, I would have to go to like Adonis because I think they have a lot of halal food there. I don't know. I'm overweight, but I can't eat a lot at one time. I like to snack off. Yeah, some people are just like grazers. They like to eat, off and on. But anyway, it does feel like a monster. Yeah, people were making fun of Amberlynn. Remember Zachary Michael making fun of the binge monster? Like, Dude, your karma is you're getting pudgy. I'm telling you, that's your karma. I don't know, because I'm telling you, you make fun of somebody with weight issues, it's gonna come back. Like they made fun of her like binge eating. Like it's not funny. It's not funny. It's so
Congrats,
sick.
Charlie's mom. Congrats to
I
you.
don't know. How is that funny? That like it is a monster. It's literally feels like that. Like you're battling with like a monster. It feels like that for sure. They have halal meat at Costco, really?
They do. Oh, did she not know that?
Who knows when I'll ever get to go there again? Maybe years. But when I do, you know what I used to love from Costco was all the cheese. Like Costco was like a food addict's.
Of course, you would like the cheese. K-Pick, take care. Everybody that's heading out, smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Join me later. We're gonna go over some I know purple glitter stuff because I think she's been targeted by the same types of people who've been targeting her for I think a year and a half now, and it's getting bad.
Like dream castle. Remember when I went on the scooter? I didn't care. If people want to make fun of me for being on a scooter, whatever. But the scooter was struggling. That's all. Anyway, so they had those little holy guacamole things. Those are so good, and the wisps. Yeah. You know what? I think people. You know what? People pick on Amberlynn and like for having a cycle, and me too. You know what it is? I get addicted to and I get excited about is the planning stage of things. You know, like let's say when I started keto, I started obsessing about like all the different recipes. Oh, I can make keto fat bombs. Oh, I can eat all this cheese. Like, and then Costco has so many cool things and cool packaging for keto, like macadamia nuts and guacamole and big sausages. Where's Meep right now? They would make fun of me. Big sausages and stuff like that, you know. But then like that wears off after a while. Just like, Costco is scary. It's so congested, and I hate that they don't have bags. Like you just, I don't know. Like you just have to. One time, they didn't have any boxes. I just had to put all my groceries in the cart and then put them all in the trunk where they were rolling around. My jar of pickles rolling around in the back. I don't know, but I used to love their $1.50 beef hot dog. But then you're burping it all day like garlic burp. Ugh, no, I don't know. Costco's 30 miles. Oh, bomb shelter quantities, memberships, people yelling at you, samples. I know the samples, yeah. Yes, for sure. Hi, Living Laura. Yeah, you're right. They would be big bags. I don't know.
True, Charlie's mom.
Uh, I mean, they take away plastic bags. Has that made any impact on the environment? There's still lakes of plastic. I think you would have to get rid of all the plastic in the world. You never see a turtle with a plastic bag around his head. It's always those little other little plastic trinkets from soda cans or whatever, you know? Like I don't know. It's just like one thing I don't care. They cannot. I wish they didn't eliminate was plastic straws because,
But we
well, a metal straw is the best. I find it keeps everything cold. But
there are tons of animals with plastic bags around their head and neck area. Like, what is she talking about? She just spews nonsense because she's inconvenienced by plastic bags. Well, guess what, Foodie? Nature is inconvenienced by plastic bags and plastic straws. Like, we're doing this for the betterment of the world, society as a whole. I too, I'm like, damn. Sometimes I'm like, I wish I had a plastic bag, especially when I got to deal with like cleaning out the cat litter stuff. But then I think this is actually better for the environment that it's like this because I'd rather not accumulate so much plastic bags in the world and get a little bit inconvenienced and do it another way than having plastic bags all over the place because they cause chaos on the environment. The plastic straws cause chaos on the environment. I think even the plastic spoons and knives and forks, just get rid of them. We gotta be doing
when
some
you have
reusable
a
stuff.
paper straw, by the time you're done your drink, it's like sog. It's so gross. Uh, yeah, we don't have Sam's Club in Canada. We have Vanessa, you're perfect. Don't be hard on yourself. Everyone struggles, you know. Like, and you know, I wish you well. If you're struggling with an eating disorder, I wish you well. It's hard. It's hard on both ends of the spectrum, you know. My sister has loose skin. Yeah, I know. If I lose weight, I'll have loose skin. Whatever. Oh well. It's not. It's really we're all gonna look like crap one day. Okay, like it's on the inside. spend more on advertising about the problems on TV than fixing them. Yeah, exactly. For
Her,
sure, you're right.
her health should have been a wake up call a long time ago, especially when she allegedly was going to the clinic on an almost daily basis. And a lot of us were saying, probably because of insulin, she has to take some injections right now to get that all under control. And she was saying other things about the whole vitamin situation like a couple weeks back.
You could never be too rich or have too much loose skin. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, the wait lists. But yeah, I miss Costco, sorta. Some things are expensive there, but remember those big chocolate muffins? Those are halal. They're not diabetic friendly. They have like 600 calories. I couldn't believe that. Like, what? 600 calories in one muffin? I guess if you just eat that for breakfast with water, I don't know. Or half. You could cut it in half, but
Still going in that. You must try your own. But
yeah,
yeah,
it might need to be removed.
actually, I prefer that I have my reusable bags. I keep them around, and it's just a lot better because then I always have a bag rather than a plastic bag that you get destroys the destroys the
Oh,
environment.
Laura, I'm
No,
so sorry for that.
Costco
I'm sorry to
muffins
hear
suck.
that. I wish you well. I really do. It's so hard. Yeah.
All right, Cypher says calories isn't the number you need to look at; it's carbs and sugar.
Yeah, that's eating disorder though, Diff. Yeah, it's not, of course I will pray for you, Laura. I do pray for you guys. I do make dua. I pray for my family and my loved ones every time I pray, and I say for my,
Ask Charlie's
my loving
mom.
followers, of course. Yes. Yeah, for sure. Just stay strong, Laura. It's really tough. It really is. And that's why people like I can't stand it when people are picking on Eugenia, or you know, um they don't know what she's going through. Like, she looks in the mirror and she literally sees herself as fat. It's like, I don't know. She's been to treatment. It's not easy. It doesn't guarantee that you're going to be fixed. It's not magical. It takes a long time. And people wanting her to platform, it's like, that's just so wrong to deplatform somebody who has an illness just because they have an illness. She doesn't talk about it. She's not glorifying it. I don't know. That's my opinion. I'll always have that opinion. We should be teaching people about tolerances, about different types of people and what they go through, not trying to deplatform them and ridicule them. Like, I don't know. Hi, Pam Anderson. Hi, Plexillian. Hey, Diva. Hey. It's probably really late where you guys are, eh? Or very, very early. Oh my gosh, 11:21. What time is do it at? Let me check on my appy app. 11:56, 34 minutes from now. 4:08. Perfect pastry. It's like cake. Yeah, you're right. Last 6 months. I got up to pee and I seen ya. Oh, you gonna stay awake or go back to bed? I hate getting up in the middle of the night to go to the washroom. I don't usually get up in the middle of the night, usually really early, and then it's hard to go back to bed. I hate that. Body dysmorphia goes both ways, but also Eugenia is too far gone. Platforming her is okay. Well, it's not up to her. She's not responsible for what kids watch. I have to agree with you on that, Diff. YouTube can't discriminate her and say you need to be deplatformed because she doesn't talk about her eating disorder. She's not encouraging people to restrict calories. She just does makeup and things. She has a right to exist, even with her eating disorder. And kids, don't let your kids watch that then, and maybe teach your kids that, she has an eating disorder. It's important to be healthy and eat properly, blah, 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 and try to teach them about it. Don't make it taboo. I don't know. That's just my opinion, but everyone can disagree. If we all had the same opinion, imagine how boring life would be. Good night, creature comfort. Robot sushi, yes, for sure. Living Laura, definitely, yes. Robot sushi, yes. I want to eat a lot of it. It's so good. There's a sushi place. There's a couple in Ottawa, and they you order what you want, and they bring it on this little robot cat and waiter thing, and it's so cute. And you can get unlimited sushi, and yeah. I don't try not to order too much because I don't want to waste it. So I start with like 6 little pieces. But I like the other things too. The like tempura stuff. Sushi sounds so good right now. I know.
OMG, yeah, I remember that story that she ate the candy of the anorexic girl that she was in the hospital with. Who remembers that?
Inspiration is a massive part of restricted videos. That's why people want aging you. Yeah, but she's not like, I don't know. To me, she doesn't. I don't feel like she promotes it. She's just like does clothing hauls, and like you should be teaching your kids like why it's unhealthy to idolize somebody like a disorder. Like they can idolize her for other reasons, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Hi, Carrie. Like I guess it's like it's a tricky situation because is it really their responsibility for that? I don't know. I'd love to have a sushi robot cat. Yeah, Lizzie, you just like sushi. I don't like sashimi. I know it sounds good. Yeah, I know. Everything sounds good right now. How many more hours do I have?
Yeah, I remember it as well. It's one of my first stories of the stuff she was doing. There's been so many stories that Foodie Beauty has said that's been lost to time because she's deleted the videos over her time on YouTube ever since 2017. And then she will adamantly deny stories that haven't aged well.
Like 5, 6 hours, 6.5 hours. Mm. Yeah, you're entitled to your opinion, Def. I see your point. Tuna and veg. Yeah, I don't like the raw fish. I like the cooked ones. A lot of preaching. 8:24 in the morning. Good morning. Mm. The raw fish sushi. I don't like the texture and like the fishy. I don't know. Some people love it. Yeah, for sure, Def. I mean, yeah, everyone's allowed their opinion. I
Self
can't do raw
serving
fish. Yeah, it's like either you can or you can't. What am I breaking my
in many ways. In many ways.
fast with today? I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna cook or if we're gonna get something. Because I don't know. Like, I don't think I'll have time to cook. Like, we're going out after, so probably just get something after. Yeah, I do emphasize with her too. She's a sweet girl. The grape leaves, oh my gosh, yeah, they were so good. I was supposed to add like some. I don't know if all recipes, but most add olive oil, and I didn't. I don't know, but yeah, they were like cooked to the. They were almost overcooked, I think. So Tracy was right because they were really dark, but they were so good. I didn't care. Oh gosh, another intelligent person. Yeah, so what if I'm round? Round's a shape. It's a valid shape. No matter how much you guys try to make me hate myself for being overweight, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. It's like that one time. I'll tell you this, and then I never forget this story. Maybe a lot of you have your new. One time I went to Chapters, a bookstore with my grandmother.
Oh wow, really? Around 5 years ago on Paul B's channel, then you've never then you have watched several other reaction channels, never given her a review. I see. What was your first ever experience, Nicole? Like, what was Paul P. Syntax talking about 5 years ago?
And I parked my car, and we came out, and there was this guy with, for lack of a better term, in a pickup truck with his girlfriend, and they parked really close to my door. And being a fat person, you would know the struggle, guys, if you're overweight. Like I should have left more room, but you need that little extra roominess to get in sometimes. So I thought I didn't want to like bother him and like kind of like ask him to move a little bit. So because he didn't look very friendly the way he was looking at me. So I just kind of like tried to open my door as much as I could, and I accidentally hit his truck. Not hard. It left no mark. It was just a little nudge. And I looked and I went, oops, sorry. And then like I just kind of squeezed into the car like quickly. I was like kind of panicking. I don't know. Anyway, he looks at me like, if I'm remembering it correctly, it was so long ago. I don't know. I don't know how I like must have squeezed into the car when my door was still touching his car. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyway, the way he looked at me was like he wanted to kill me. Like I was like, and he was just like, "You hit my car," and I was like, I looked at him and I was like, "I said sorry. I'm really sorry. There's no mark. I'm sorry." Like And then I just like started my car, whatever. And then he's just like he said it again. He was like staring at me. He's like, "You hit my car," and I was like, then I was starting to get mad. Like I can only hold my tongue for so long. And my grandma was like, she
She's
said
just
sorry,
mad.
She was like getting hysterical. So I was just like, and then I was just like, oh no, you upset my grandma. And his girlfriend was just like laughing, plucking her eyebrows, and completely backing up her jerk boyfriend's behavior. So she was like, I'm like, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to cut off my arm and give it to you? Like I said, sorry, there's no mark on your car. Get over it. Like I said. And he was like, he's like, you hit my car, like something about like, fatty or something. He made like a really rude fat insult. And then I don't know, I like insulted him back and back and forth. I was like, I told the girlfriend, I'm like, you're just gonna condone this disgusting behavior from your boyfriend? Like, what kind of man is that? And I don't know, called him a redneck or something. I don't know. I was insulting him back anyways, just stupid, back and forth. But yeah, I don't know what my point was with this story.
Yeah, considering the types of guys she's dated, like Nads and like Sala, and what Sala and Nads have done.
Yeah, fatty, how original. Yeah, exactly. Just like the hamburger eyes guy. That's what it was. Low IQ people just like coming first.
Oh, cool! You were watching British shows about fat and skinny, and his channel was recommended. That's pretty cool.
Blow insults like that. Like a grown man, like in his pickup truck, just being like, "You fatty." I don't know why having a pickup truck had anything to do with it, but anyway, like gross. I don't know. So that was interesting. Yeah, I remember that. Not like perfectly, but ew. Uh, tried to walk on the beach. I was enough being pregnant in the heat. I went home straight to bed with the fan. Oh yeah, is that hot? Anyways, actually hit someone's door getting in the car for 5 seconds. Pause. I apologize. Yeah, people hit my car all the time when I was in Canada. They don't even say sorry. They just keep going on with their day. I don't care. I don't really care at all. If they leave a mark, then that's different. But you know, what cracks me up is like they think criticizing someone's body is if we don't know what type of body we have. I know, and as if like there's one body type that's like perfect and like should be worshipped. Please, it's not like that. Whatever. Exactly, Black Cillian. Exactly. Like I want to get healthy, but I'm never gonna feel ugly because of being overweight. It's not gonna happen, no matter how much you insult me. I'm never gonna like shy away. I'll keep showing my rolls. Keep showing my rolls. Just beaten. You can see your rolls in that. Good. Keep looking because you're obsessing over me in every video. Remember the man when you parked at the luxury villa? What was his issue? Oh, I was parking too close. I think to his
I remember
girlfriend's car
that.
without realizing it.
Hey, Nisi, what's up? I remember that story. She parked too close to the guy's car. Yeah, some people do that. That's why I try and tend to, if I'm driving anywhere, I try and park away from people because I really hate door dings. Many years ago, I think it was like 15 years ago, I parked somewhere and this person parked right next to me in a practically empty parking lot. Then they had a grandmother get out of the car, and oh boy, she just flung the door open, went boom into my car. I was like, OMG. I know there's a dent and paint off of my car because that hit was so fast and hard. The grandmother did say sorry though, but the whole point is if you have an entire practically empty parking lot, maybe just a few cars, don't park right next to somebody. And knowing that the grandmother's range of motion and her ability to walk and open doors is, isn't all that great. Was your girlfriend plucking her eyebrows in the front seat? I was solo. This was downtown Toronto. I remember exact plaza where it happened too. Boy, that was
because you don't
something.
really realize,
But I let them go because it's not like Well, I guess I had options, but I was like, it's fine. Like I know there's a dent there and paint's off. It's fine though. Just go. But still, the whole point is you never know whose temperament of the driver is or the owner of the car is. So you really got to be careful when you open doors, especially when it's windy, especially when it's a tight, crowded parking lot.
I don't know. I guess I wasn't. He asked me to move. I said fine. I was only joking when I was saying, like, I actually got, I think I got an email from his girlfriend. They said, I don't know if it was her, but they said, it was me. You parked near my car, whatever. I was your neighbor. I hope you're doing okay. So if you're watching, thank you for that. I never replied. I'm sorry I didn't. But I don't know. I think it's true how you react in a way really can add fuel to the fire or dim it in a lot of ways. So I just was like, whatever. I was just
Right,
like
Edna?
fake drama. I wasn't really offended.
Speaking of Edna, I'm gonna be buying some BitTorrent coin. I think in about 5 years or so, it might go to a cent, and if it does, ooh la 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 lee, ooh la 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 lee. Yeah, some BitTorrent coin. So I'm in Shiba Inu, Bitcoin, Ripple, Ethereum, uh, Dogecoin, and now BitTorrent coin is actually pretty low. I think is probably gonna maybe inch down a little bit or maybe go back up. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm still gonna like be buying some coin because I think I'm really into the long shots right now. Because before Ethereum was a long shot, so was Monero was a long shot before Ripple, but now look at all those coins. Bitcoin Cash. People were really saying how Bitcoin Cash ain't really gonna go anywhere, and look at it now. So think about that. Think about that for a second, people. You never know with these coins and assets. Will you buy some from me? You know what? Okay, sure. I'll do that, Edna.
Everyone has something to work on. Thin people get sickly too. Folks should grow up.
With the split, there's been offshoots of Bitcoin like Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash has been around for years now. But all these coins, Bitcoin Cash split off of Bitcoin when it was forking a couple years back. Man, I wish it was 2017 again. If it was 2017 again, and I had a good amount of cash to invest, the things I would and the places I would be now. And that how long ago was that? That was 7 years ago. So 7 years from now, I'm hoping, well, I should say I know things are gonna be really good because we're still in the early stages of crypto. People, when I say this and I'm pausing, I know this is a Foodie Beauty video, but we're still in the early stages of crypto. I think you should all at least make a small investment or something because a lot of people are saying that the traditional money, in a sense, is going to be replaced, kind of like how bartering got replaced by money, coin. Decentralized assets could eventually replace money as a whole. You always liked Ethereum? Ethereum was good. I knew somebody who got 200 Ethereum for free. How much is Ethereum right now? Made
Because
themselves a good
baby
amount of
math
money.
ever make me hate myself. Perfectly said, Diva. Yeah. No one else. Exactly. I always say that. I'm not putting my self worth in the hands of anyone else. No, it's not gonna happen. Sorry. No. No. And if calling out my bad behavior is speaking up for somebody, then oh well, or talk like I don't know. My attitude's not always nice, no, but I have a hot attitude sometimes. I don't know. I feel like if I bottle it in too much, it just like I'm going to explode. I don't know. I'm not like a soft voiced, pious woman, whatever. I still have a good heart, and yeah, I mean, I don't make a living out of hating on other people and beating down fat people, you know. Fat people are awesome. Love yourselves no matter what your problems are because everyone has some. Look at the reaction channels who judge other people. The fat girls. You're including yourself, I hope. You're including yourself. Newsflash, you're overweight too. And that's not meant in a derogatory way. That's just how it is.
We'll see what happens in 7 years,
You
Pebbles.
don't like yourself, Teardrop? Oh my gosh, how can you not? You're the most amazing. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. You're like one of the sweetest people. Seriously. But again, you can't make someone like themselves because what they feel on the inside, we can't. So, yeah, I get that. I don't always like myself when I do things I don't like, when I'm not proud of stuff. Yeah, like I said a lot of nasty things in Cuba Rage. I'm not going to deny that. Um, and I'm not going to excuse it, but the reason why I was in that state, like I was so hammered, like you say ugly things when you're under the influence and you have a lot inside of you that you want to get out. Like I had things festering I didn't even know. Like I let everyone have it. I like just before going to Cuba, I spent a weekend just being completely lied to, abused mentally, in every way. And imagine spending like a weekend with you know who and with you know who number two, like. I was mentally messed up, going through a lot of things, and was my grandmother? I think my grandmother was. Did she pass? Was that the year she passed? I was just like everything bottled up, and I had a lot of hatred in my heart. Like it was like my soul was black. Like I didn't care. I just didn't care what I said. I was just out to hurt every single person, and everyone they loved. I was out to hurt everybody, you know. And yeah, but um, that's just so not me anymore. Like I just would never. Nope. Nope, nope. I've met peace with a lot of those things, that part of my past, and just done a lot of internal self work since then. So yeah, people get too honest when they're drunk. Yeah, you have no inhibitions. You just
True, Steffi.
you're super over emotional.
Some people are quiet drunks, some people are loud drunks, some people are drunks, they just talk and talk and talk. Some people, they ask you tons of questions, and there's a combination of all of those things.
It's just so like, yeah, like my grandmother's death hit me so hard.
No, she
And
did
I was like
not.
the closest to her in the family.
I'm sorry, you were the closest, but you weren't showing up when she was on her deathbed, but you were out with Naz. I can't believe she's actually bringing this up.
Mother's death hit me so hard. And I was like the closest to her in the family. She was closest to me. I was like her second daughter. And for people to say you were not there when you left her when she was dying, I was there holding her hand the whole time. So give me a break.
That's a retcon.
I was one of the only ones. So yeah, and that messed me up a lot. And just I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe I
like
shouldn't have even gone
why?
to Cuba in that state. But I wanted to get away, because the alternative would have been more destructive, I'm sure. I was a mess. I was a mess. I was addicted to cocaine. I was addicted to, yeah, to cocaine. I was taking a lot of it. Remember that time when I was addicted and I went to the hospital? And, there's a reason in Islam we don't talk about, like, we don't usually, I do, but they don't want you to talk about your past sins because, if you've repented to God for them and, made amends for it and just try to, move on, you've moved on, it's been years, then why keep hurting yourself with something like that? Thanks, Teardrop. Sorry for your loss also. Cuba brought a lot into your life. Every drunken cloud was a silver lining. Yeah, sometimes you have to really hit rock bottom that way. Yep. That was definitely a big rock bottom.
Exactly,
My mom was like,
swimming.
hey, where's my Cuba souvenir? Where's my rum? I was like, oops. Oh my gosh. And I've never touched another drop of alcohol because I don't, in a while. I don't know if the Wayne Gretzky wine was after that, or before, but after after all of that, then I stopped. I was like, no, I can't control my mouth when I'm drinking, and it's just not, no. Yes, it started the process of believing in God more. Yeah. Because it did give me some comfort while I was there. And when you're like when I was in the ocean looking at the sky, I really started believing in like creation as a divine thing. And the more you experience life, the more you travel, the more you see like God's creation, the more you believe, You just have to open your eyes. People always ask for a sign from God. Look around you. Look around you. There's tons of it everywhere. There's tons of it everywhere. You know? I don't know. To me, what's really creepy is the fact that there's not one person like with the same fingerprints. Like it's so weird to me that everyone is unique in that way. Everyone is super unique. So why act all the same? Why envy someone else's journey? Why envy what someone else has? Doesn't make any sense to me anymore. Scapegoat. Oh, really, Shelby? I'm so sorry for your loss. Yeah, anyone who's it's pain that we have to endure. And inshallah, one day we all be reunited, and you know,
Hmm.
I don't know. life is just too complex for there to be just so many accidents to make it so perfect. You know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense for there not to be something divine, there not to be a god. Like it just, I don't know. But it does give you some comfort. But I'm still, I don't know. I still have a lot of problems that I have to get through, and inshallah, I
Yeah,
will
that she
get through
needs to
them.
resolve.
And
She's not
someday
resolving
I
them.
will be able to totally ignore everything people say about me, because I think I'm just realizing, like especially like the nail and like not the nail in the coffin. Well, I don't know. The topping on the cake was basically like me proving the direction of prayer, and people still calling me a liar and twisting it and all this other stuff. Like it doesn't matter what I do to try to prove myself. There just seems to me like there's no point in trying to make people try to understand or believe me when they're just so determined to misunderstand what I say. You know what I mean? Like it's like literally they're not going to listen anyway. So what's the point of wasting my energy? You know, if there's just no point, it just gives them more content to be stupid about. Yeah, I know people need exactly. Too complex for this bullcrap online. Oh, sorry, Black Cillian, about your losses. Yeah,
Here we
yeah.
go.
It's not the wrong direction, Celestial. It's not. Okay, but you can think that if you want.
Maybe I should make a video that the app can be fallible. Maybe I should, because I was gonna make a video. I'm like, maybe I'm too late in making the video about the Kibla app. But then again, if we're gonna talk about compass and GPS reliability and accuracy, maybe I should make a video about that. What do you guys think?
You can't look at a world map and know the coordinates of where I am standing in my apartment. It doesn't work that way at all. Like, even she even said herself, the app is not wrong. Okay, so then there you go. Like, I next stream, I'm gonna show those emails, and I'm gonna show the direction again with it saying my location in Kuwait. All right, there we go. Then they're gonna say that I reprogrammed my phone. Do you see what I mean? Like, why even bother? Why even bother? Think what you want. Think what you want. How about that? Keep going. Think what you want. You're wrong. If you're happy with that, and that's what you don't care that you're wrong, that you're a hypocrite and you're a liar, have at it. Have at it. People will only hear according to their condition they're in. Oh yeah, they don't listen. You pay their bills. Exactly. Thank you, Sheena. Scary how people try to track you down. Yeah, then people saw nothing wrong. Nothing wrong with you know who making a whole trip, actually looking at my surroundings in the live stream is creepy enough, and trying to determine which dispensary I would have gone to, and then going and asking an employee if I shop there. Nobody sees any problem with that whatsoever. Nobody sees any problem with invading my
I
privacy.
should do it.
Nobody
Okay,
sees a
I
problem with that
will.
stalker behavior at all. None at all. But you're a liar. I don't owe you that information. It's none of your business if I smoke or not. Somebody who smokes weed is still a Muslim. It doesn't matter. What are you trying to prove? You know what I mean? Maybe I don't want you to know. Maybe it's none of your business. I mean, come on. Like, if I come on live, like with my eyes glazed, I clearly didn't really care. Like, whatever. It's my journey. It's my business. If I was weak and smoked, so what?
All right, Steffi B says the irony for her being so mad about people saying she prayed wrong is no one actually cares how she prayed. Yeah, like it's really not that big of a deal. She should check the accuracy of that app, make sure it's proper order. Because if you do Google, people do have issues with the Kibla app. It's like I'm not controlling Google here, people. Use Google, use Bing, use Ocean. Search engines, it'll say the same thing about the Kibla app. There's people who have had issues where they feel like the app isn't all that accurate. And I'm not saying that, that is the case for everybody. I'm just saying that at times it can be inaccurate depending on a multitude of factors.
Yeah, I know, teardrop. Anyway, finances and determining each one's two biggest and irreconcilable differences. No privacy being. Yeah, it's true. None. That's domestic violence talking. It's BS. Deep down, they got so obsessed and want, want, want. You're right, Prunes. Yeah, it's never good enough.
How you doing, Shannon? Did I say hello?
Hopefully, wicked laughter. It's all he deserves.
All right, we're gonna
They
wrap this
should.
up.
They better focus on their own spiritual journey instead of googling mine. Exactly.
All right,
Exactly.
thank you, Sil. Appreciate you.
She didn't put a tracker on. Don't give them ideas, Teardrop. Guarantee they will. Guarantee they will. We put a tracker on, but the thing is, if they want to make content out of putting a tracker on my vehicle, they're incriminating themselves by doing things like that. You know what I mean? So there's no point. There's no point. It's so stupid. But you're right. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Yeah. She went here. She went and had fast food. She went and ate something not halal. She went and smoked weed. Like Muslim police. Like, give me a break. People like this that are not even Muslim. Not even Muslim. And Muslim people who judge other Muslims like this make people reverts not want to even be part of it, the community, because it's like you get judged and you're forgetting that judging and backbiting and gossip, it's all haram as well. It's all frowned upon. We all sin. The difference is it's between you and Allah. It's not up to someone else on the internet to judge you for those things. Get off your high horses.
Right. I remember that. The whole no scrubs when she had the STD and she was taking zithromycin, right? And she didn't even finish it. I was like, holy crap, man. Yeah, it was a azithromycin she was taking. And she didn't finish her azithromycin. People are like, wait a second, aren't you supposed to finish those? You are, yes, because then you start to give way to superbugs. Because isn't there like what is it? Is it super syphilis that's going around right now? Where a lot of people are like, yo, there's like, yeah, there's super syphilis happening right now where it's really bad. Speaking of that, isn't there something going on in like Thunder Bay these days? Thunder Bay, Ontario, by the way.
Yeah, right, scapegoat. Anyways, guys, so I'm gonna get off of here and go pray and repent for this stream. But no, I mean, I tried to be as not insulting as I could, but I wanted to say these things actually, and to me, there's nothing wrong with that. Addressing some things that are said. Is it worth it? Probably not, but whatever. So, anyways, I will see you guys later. I don't know, maybe tomorrow or something, or maybe late. Depends when I'm done with what I have to do. Um, so yeah. Hello, Meg. Yeah, thanks for dropping by. I don't live for no one but God's approval. Stay strong, Diva. We don't seek God because we are perfect. You're just fine. See you later. Thank you so much. So thank you so much, Plexilian. I appreciate that. Thank you. You're so right. Good night, everyone. Bye, Teardrop Laura. Everyone. Thank you. Dickheadelic. Bye,
Which I knew
guys. Love you
Shannon.
all. Stay strong. Stay blessed. Bye.
All right, so that is it. We went through the whole 2 hour and 36 minutes of this, people. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. What I'm going to do is I'll be back. I got to do that stream with the whole PG situation because I think that's very important. All I got to say is, wow, we're going to keep going over the same thing over and over and over again. But that's just how it is with Foodie Beauty. All right, thank you so much. Smash the like button, subscribe if you want to. I'll be back later. And thanks for hanging out with me. If I don't see you, well, if you're celebrating St. Patty's Day, just be safe out there. Be aware of your environment and whatnot. And I'll see you another time. Take care of yourselves and goodbye.